Here we go. Northern Illinois. The Huskies are looking good here in the early. We're getting mid-season now. I've been playing this cooking here. Get to moving and a grooving in this dynasty. Let's roll, baby. Let's roll. I don't know why I'm being so cringy right now. I guess I'm just a little bit hyped up because I'm home and I am ready to play the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. 80% chance of rain. It's going to be a cold rain at 2:15 in the afternoon. Taking a look at the playoff top 25, we're at number 18, baby. That's where we're going to be slotted in here. We are the second highest ranked group of 6 right now. Boise State, you don't win your conference, you're going to give us that bid. That bid you have right there at that number 10 spot, that's going to be ours, hopefully. That's what we're hoping for. We have the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors coming into town, and let's get this little 2 or 3 gamer stream started. Probably won't be able to stream a whole lot tomorrow. Got a pretty busy day planned ahead. Now I think Saturday morning or late Saturday night I should be fine because I don't believe I got to work. Don't believe I got to do a bunch of moving. I think I just got to do some stuff around the house for moving. And going to a concert on Saturday night. Let's go Huskies! From DeKalb, Illinois, 37 degrees. It's a little bit chilly out here. But we're going to get a start with Brian Badgley from the end zone, taking this one out to the 21-yard line. This offense has been rolling as of late, and it's been headlined by Jonathan Brink for the undefeated 8-0 Northern Illinois Huskies. Here comes first down for Jonathan Brink. He's going to go to the air here and looking, firing, and it's going to be caught by Badgley. Big time pickup to start this game off for this offense. It's going to bring up a second down or first down and 10 situation here. Brink gets it off. Oh my gosh, it's intercepted by a big defensive lineman. I can't believe he made that play. He was being blocked. And a huge play for the 1-7 major underdogs in the Rainbow Warriors.
They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play.
Casey Skipper making the play.
That should be massive.
Got to bounce back off of that, and we got to see if this this defense can make a play on the other side of this. Here comes a first down for Hawaii from the 23.5-yard line. Play action. He's got a man wide open. He's not going to that direction. The ball's tipped around a little bit, and it's incomplete. He had a man wide open. He had that corner route. Second down and 10. Incomplete. George Torber was right there in coverage trying to make a play, and the pressure becoming a good bit of a factor here early for both teams.
Could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
Going to the air here, and he's going to look underneath. It's caught. Javier Barbosa plants him after a gain of about 2.5. So here comes the field goal to take the lead on the number 18 and conference leading Huskies. The kick is up, and it's going to slice through. It's all good. Badgley's going to call the fair catch, and well, the interception, not necessarily a bad interception, but you definitely would hope that he'd be able to respond off of that very well. So we're going to start with the ground game, and it's Warner, and Max Warner's going to pick up a solid run. An injury timeout to the defensive tackle Hills. Jonathan Brink. It's Badgley. Badgley spinning, and he's got a first down into Hawaii territory, just like that. Ooh, this might be zone coverage. Okay, that's not telling me much. Let's see if Hoppus goes in motion. This might be man. It's zone. It's zone. Giving it to Brian Badgley. A flag's on the play here, and it's going to be holding. I believe that's a Mudu. Yep, it's Umodu.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
So that'll bring us back to 1st and 20, and going backwards is never something we want to see.
After that holding call.
But we're going to try to go forward with the run game here, and it's Max Warner. He gets smacked. Absolutely drilled. Here comes 2nd down and 19 from the 48, backing their own territory. Going to the air. Fires it. It's Bass who brings it in, breaks a tackle. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. Big time throw by the quarterback here. And it's 3rd down and 3. A game-time field goal is in our back pocket right now. At least the attempt is. But going to Bass on the RPO, he's going to pick up a solid pickup of 14 yards on that play, and it's going to bring up a first down.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who.
2 tight ends set, and we're shifting Warner, and here's the snap, and the keeper for Warner on the direct snap, and he's going to get a first down out to the 9. Max Warner getting involved here on this offensive side of the ball.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just choose up another first
Moving
down.
Cousins.
Another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
Probably should have kept it. Probably should have kept it, and nothing doing on that play. It's going to be a 2nd down and goal. Brink going to the air here and pressured and incomplete. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and goal from the 9-yard line.
About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field
In the reverse, Dwayne Cousins. Cousins is going to throw it. It's Brink, and he dropped it. Oh, man. He might have been able to walk that one in.
And they'll send out the field goal unit.
And the kick is good for Donahue to tie up this game. It's 3-3 halfway through this first quarter, just over halfway. Set up Hawaii with great field positioning. We responded with a good drive of our own. However, we're a little disappointed that 2 offensive drives, no touchdowns, with a high-powered offense against a 1-7 football team from the conference. Going to the air, it's an RPO, and he's got the hitch route, and it's going to pick up a nice pickup of 10 for Troy. Or Chow. I'm going to say Chow. I don't know if that's the case, but we're going to say it anyway. Man in motion, and they're going to hand it off, and gets the first down. Didn't get much, but enough for a first.
He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
We're going here with the trips out to the right side. Oh, they're shifting it. And we're ready for play action, and not on the right side. It's a first down to the tight end, out to the 49-yard line. Not playing great complementary team football right now. Not playing great defense at the moment, and the offense struggling to get going here in this first quarter. Hawaii, though, on the other hand, is playing this game out as well as they can. We're going to last second switch to a blitz here. They're going to motion, and here's the handoff against the blitz, and it's going to be a first down for the Rainbow Warriors.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the
Go and try to download in here.
He is carrying the rock. Like this is
Come on, defense.
Setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense.
Going to the air and just missed him. Incomplete. Had a tight end wide open.
Just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line
Strong from the gun. They're going to hand it off, and a lot of room for the running back. It's a first down as Cliff Carmichael gets Matthew Halterman on the ground. And Hawaii is in scoring position right now, and I'm guessing they're going to shift. Yep, there's the shift. See if they go back to Halterman, who is the red hot player. Gets the flat, and Quinn Williams misses the tackle, and Cumberland is going to end up having to make the play here.
Nice job after the catch by the tight end, able to make a guy miss and go get extra yards.
As they get set to snap it, just
empty backfield now for the Rainbow Warriors.
To throw, it's strong. Fires to
Intercepted, it's Banks. Lurked it. And Banks is going to force the turnover, and that's how the defense bends but doesn't break. 3-3 at the end of one. As you know, we're outgaining them right now, but they're very balanced on offense, and 5.2 yards per play is a really good first quarter total. The turnover at the end of the quarter, pretty massive for our defense. And will it spark something with this offense? Warner will get the run and pick up a solid gain of about 15. Going right back to Max Warner and just waiting for the blocks to set up. The weak side blocks did not get him a lot there. It's going to be second down and 10, and we're going to try to run it here off to that left side. Let's see if we can get the blocks. Warner does, and Warner's going to pluck forward for a first down out to the 40, and we're going quick here. We're going back to that original play that we called. Going to the air. Oh no, this corner just lurked me. Lurked me completely. I did not expect him to go down, and he did. I was expecting Cousins to go underneath that, and we trade turnover for turnover. That's 2 early turnovers here for the most effective offense in the conference. Here's the handoff to the running back, and not much. Crashing down on that.
Getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Going back to the air. Nowhere to go, and he's going to throw it, and Cliff Carmichael was right there, couldn't get his hand on it. And here comes a third down. Want to force a field goal decision here, potentially. Man coverage. It's a screen. They sneak it, and it's a first down, and a whole lot more. A stiff arm, and first and goal at the 5-yard line. A big gain for the running back Halterman this time in the receiving game.
Warriors trying to pay off the threat on first and goal.
Here's a handoff up the middle, and Halterman will finish it, and Hawaii is looking good right now for the upset over the number 1 ranked in the conference Huskies. 8-0 Northern Illinois with 2 top 25 victories this year against New Mexico and BYU here at home. They are undefeated, but in danger. Landry out to the 20, doesn't get much. The speedy corner tried to break loose, excuse me. So can we get this offense going? We're going to start with the ground game, and the ground game cannot get going. That's 7 carries for only 50 yards. Not that much. I'm just kidding. It's a pretty good run game, but this last run did not work out so well, and they're going right back to it. He almost had that cutback lane, but they close it up quickly for the Hawaii defense, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and long. 3rd and 9. Very clearly going to be a cover 3 here. Maybe try to hit the seam here and post it with Hoppus. Fires it. Bass with an incredible grab in traffic. It's a 1st down, moving the chains for this offense. 2-eye safety look. I'm hoping we can block this well, and we do. And there goes Arthur Lewis, the 2nd running back, getting into Hawaii territory.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short.
Ran a reverse pass on this last time. This time it's a reverse flea flicker, and Brink can't get it. He had a wide open tight end, and the trickery backfires yet again. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 23.
You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position.
Brink is getting loose. There goes Brink. Almost got the 1st down. What a run by Brink. 3rd and short. Jonathan Brink on play action, pressured, and Brink fumbles. We got to get on it, and we're not going to. And it's a scoop and score for Hawaii. What do we have here? We have a potential major upset in the conference. 3 first-half turnovers for Jonathan Brink.
You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground.
Wow. This game is not going well for the 18th ranked Northern Illinois Huskies, as they're in complete survival mode right now, just needing to find a spark on this offense. And really, it's the ground game getting going, but the ground game is supposed to open up the pass game, and to a certain extent it has, as we've had success running just like that carry showed. But it's the being able to catch them sleeping with the pass game that we have not been able to do. Brink on the keeper, and he's going to get stuffed up in the backfield, and Brink is having a rough time in the run game.
For that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28.
Here's 3rd and 2. We're going to lean back into this run game, and Lewis plucks forward for a 1st down.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Huskies come to the line with
2:20 left to play in this 1st half. A stunner is developing here.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake.
He's wide open. It's Badgley, and he just misses him. And an injury timeout up front.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Behind the chains now on 2nd
I'm
and
going to
long.
coach chat with Brink anyway, even though he's not cold. Pressure comes. He's going to throw one up. It's Cousins, and Cousins will come back to the quarterback, make the play, and it's a 1st down at the 2.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This offense has had trouble getting it in.
Our mic should be good now. It's disconnected briefly. 1st down here from the 50, and Jonathan Brink will do it with his legs there, finding 17 more yards. Minute 50 left to play in this 1st half. Brink, play action, going to the air here. Fires it to the end zone. It's Bass, and caught, but it's out of bounds. I'm not sure if I should challenge this. I don't think he got a foot down. It was an incredible catch. Oh my gosh, he might have. That foot, left foot right there, just stayed in the air as he got hit out of bounds.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
So second down now. Quickly outside, it's Badgley. Badgley's up the sideline. Badgley fighting for the end zone. He's down at the 1 yard line. First and goal.
Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down.
Half yard to go.
Really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime.
Brink's going to keep it and get in the end zone. Touchdown. Jonathan Brink finally shakes off the cold start. Beautiful drive for NIU to respond. They've been able to move the ball all day. It's the 3 turnovers that's really affecting them. A defensive touchdown along with the Hawaii offense finding a rhythm, but they haven't been out on the field in a while. See if that affects them, and punching at that ball, getting him down pretty quickly. So here comes a first down here. Empty backfield here for Strong, the quarterback for Hawaii, here in year 5 of this NIU Coach Carousel dynasty. He's looking deep, and it's incomplete. Broken up there by a couple of defenders. Barbosa, in particular, was in there.
He could have squeezed it. So now it's second and long.
Second down now. They're going to go back to the ground game, and Holterman breaks a tackle, and he's off and running. Cam Williams catch him. He does at the 40, but another big play from Matthew Holterman. He has been killing us both in the air, but also on the ground. 7 carries, 83 yards in 1 half. 45 seconds going to the air here. He's got a man open, and it's going to be a nice first down play. And you expect the Rainbow Warriors to call a timeout here. 39 seconds.
And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Rainbow Warriors with a second and short to keep this drive moving.
They moved the ball well. Finished one with the touchdown. Did have an interception in the red area. And underneath, playing it safe.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And Hawaii's just running down that clock right now, trying to take this to the half with a 2-possession lead. Man in motion, and they're going to go back to the air here. And here comes the quarterback throwing, and it's incomplete. Misses Halterman. They're going to go.
Running out of time here in the first half.
We want to force the turnover. Hawaii does have a timeout still, and they're going to throw it to Halterman. He gets out of bounds with 2 seconds left. So here comes the chip shot field goal to go up by 10 and trying to pull off this upset. And here's the kick. It's up and it's in. 20-10, Hawaii stunning us here at home at half.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with
we got to start on defense too. And Duke beats #1 Pittsburgh 35-34. Gibbons 3 touchdowns tossing, and Kellum had 2 on the ground. A good game for Cherry as well, and McNabb went off, but it was not enough for the #1 ranked Pitt Panthers.
2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And it moves their mark to 8-1.
And Clemson up on Florida State at halftime in another big-time matchup. A&M currently up on #10 Alabama. And #20 Tulane is in a lot of trouble at home against Navy right before the half. We're in a lot of danger here. Matthew Halterman has really been effective here today.
Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
We're in a lot of trouble right now, and we got to find a way to get out of trouble here as we enter the second half here. Donahue is going to send this one deep, and we'll see if he decides to return it. He will not. He will take a knee in the end zone, seeing all those red jerseys down the field. The Rainbow Warriors
The Rainbow Warriors head coach told me at halftime.
They are going to take over at the 25-yard line, trying to extend this lead. Here comes a first throw, and it's going to be outside to the tight end, and he's immediately stood up. Williams was there along with Milligan, and there will be a second down, bunch formation here for Hawaii. Now they're going to shift it. They're still going to go to the air, though. And underneath, it's caught by Halterman, making a couple of dudes miss and getting the first down for the stud running back, Matthew Halterman, who is just being a menace here today. Going quick with the screen, and a big hit by Milligan knocks that ball loose. It's going to bring up a second down.
They're dealing with a second and long.
3 tight end set. We're showing cover 0, and they're going to go with the RPO to a tight end, and a big third down coming up for these two teams going up against each other. 3rd down and 6.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43.
Strong has been smooth on his delivery all day long. They're going to the air here. Throwing it in, it's incomplete. Quinn Williams breaks it up. And forcing a 4th down here is NIU's defense, getting the ball back to their offense. No harm, no additional harm done.
Boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times.
What can this offense do here? Down by 10, needing a score on this opening drive of the second half.
They tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
Here comes a first down throw and a lot of pressure. And he's not going to be able to set his feet. He had Warner wide open out of the backfield and cannot set his feet to make that delivery. Brink calling an audible here, sending a man in motion. It's Bass. Underneath, it's Bass, and Bass is going to be ripped down pretty hard. A nice tackle out in open space. So here comes a 3rd down. I like this look to be able to run the ball on them. And Warner's going to wait for the hole, and he's patient enough to take it all the way. Warner, 73 yards to the house. Touchdown. Max Warner gets over 100 yards and just 9 carries, and that explosive run adds to the total. 20-17, and NIU is right back in it.
Momentum is crazy in college football.
Donahue sends it deep, and this one gets caught in the air a little bit. They're going to have a chance to return it on a short kickoff, but it's only going to get out to the 21-yard line. What can this defense do? Can they keep up what they did last drive with a stop? Matthew Halterman has been very efficient on the ground for Hawaii. And they're going to go toss to Halterman. And Halterman is going to keep that efficiency up, getting a good first down run and pick up a 9.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1.
2nd down now. They're going to go back to Matthew Halterman, and he's going to get the first down. Not much there, but enough. Struggles against Matthew Halterman have been apparent here today for NIU to be able to contain. And here's the quick throw to the tight end, and he's going to get chopped down by George Torber, but again, a successful first down play.
He's up to the 37-yard line.
Trips off to the right side of the formation, and Halterman alone in the backfield, and he's looking underneath. It's caught, and Williams will come down and force a 3rd down and short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands. So
they're going back to the ground, and this time it's stood up. Philip Nwosu, the Mike linebacker, coming down and making the play, and the offense is going to get the ball back with a chance to tie or take the lead. And this one's blasted out of the end zone. A touchback. That was not even close. So here comes the first down, and Warner just took one to the crib See what he's got here on this first down carry. Only a 2-yard pickup. Well done by the Hawaii defense to contain it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Safety's showing that he's coming down. I think he will.
To the air on 2nd down.
Kind of comes down. Here's the throw to Bassin. A little bit of traffic finds the gap, and it's a first down.
Into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion.
One-eye safety, and we're going to fake the toss. It does not bite on it. It is going to be Cousins underneath for a gain of 6.
Trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
2nd down and 4. What's up, Gator boys? We're in a little bit of trouble here.
Quarterback keep.
Brink on the keeper. Brink with an explosive run. The quarterback is going 57 yards to the crib. And NIU takes the first lead of the game.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. What do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot.
Man, our offense finally woke up too. Jonathan Brink was not supposed to be our starter week 1. We benched Jamie Lord, the 4-star prospect out of the portal, the redshirt freshman. A solid return. Not as much. I thought it was a 25, not the 20. And they have been dangerous here, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors.
They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a
Going to the air. Nowhere to go. He's sacked. It's Keenan Daly who gets the pressure up the middle. The power defensive tackle.
Trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
Ultraman back in the backfield. They need to use him in one way, shape, or form. I totally got switched to the wrong guy. And that brings up 3rd down and 8 here for the Rainbow Warriors offense. Needing a conversion. They went with 2 punts already in this half after. Yeah, no kidding, Gator boys. That's what the hope is. Pressure comes, and again he gets sacked. Quinn Williams, who came on the blitz. I was offsides. Not going to matter too much.
Calls for the fair catch, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is.
Back-to-back sacks, yeah, huge. One came from a nickel blitz, and the other one just came from a rush up the middle.
That's just a mental error. On defense,
we're going to try at it again here.
I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Almost got a rush there off the edge, and Badgley's going to get this return, and Badgley with a little hesitation, and Badgley's got a lot of speed. He's going to get the edge and get into Hawaii territory at the 41-yard line. This team is really woken up since that cold start. The offense is going to want to punch this one in the end zone to take a 2-possession lead here in the second half. Down 20-10 at halftime. Warner's going to get a nice pickup of 6. That was a great return. That like little juke thing that he did was kind of nasty, even though he's not like the smoothest when it comes to those. Sometimes he can make dudes miss. As you can see, the top 25 right there. We're sitting at 18, the second highest ranked G6. The highest is Boise State. It's going to take a little bit of help to get an AQ, but all we got to do is take care of our business here first. Going to the air. Tried to get that one-on-one shot off. I believe that would have been Badgley.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first.
It was either Badgley or Bass. Underneath the Hoppus and Alani Hoppus. Amani, sorry.
Got it at the 30. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player.
Injury timeout, and here comes first down. Play action. Ripping the seam and just missed him. That was a touchdown for Cousins, and he just missed him.
A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Here's the handoff to Warner, and Warner, he's going to bust this one, and he's got a first down. Bro, so close.
This will go a long way in determining the outcome of this football game. They're able to run the football with the lead late in this game.
Sending Cousins in motion. It's going to be play action, and Cousins is open. Brink's got a touchdown right there. My gosh. Nobody's there.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score might be the one to put them over the top.
31-20. A 21-0 second half after a rough first half for the Huskies, and 9-0 is in the sights, but we got to close this one out as it looks like rain clouds are rolling in. It's supposed to rain, just might not before the game ends.
Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them.
Rainbow Warriors in a lot of trouble right now. After almost pulling out the upset, they dump it to Halterman. They had us on the ropes for a very long time, but now they're the ones on the ropes. They got to send the kitchen sink at this game here. Underneath, and it's broken up by Nwosu with a nice hit behind him.
Well,
You got
it was
a
a good
pistol.
throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They've made third down.
Yeah, they're 1-7, dude, but they've given us a game. I mean, they played us very tough in this one. But we still got to close it out. This game ain't over. It just feels like we got all the momentum. And it continues with Ron Donnerson getting the sack. That's 3 different guys on these last 2 possessions who have gotten in the backfield. Badgley with a lot of space, and see, he can't do that. He can't pull that off every time.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together.
Here comes a first down run, and it's Warner on the ground. 13 carries for $160 for Max Warner, and he's had to step into and play a little more. Arthur Lewis got banged up earlier in the game. We're going to bring him back.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give on the option.
Arthur Lewis, right up the gut. Touchdown. Tripped him up at the last second.
This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0. This defense not only
What a second half. This is the team that we have seen all year. This is the team we have seen all year. What we've seen in the second half. Dominant on defense. Explosive plays on offense with balance, passing and rushing. The Rainbow Warriors have let this game get away from them here in this second half. Here's the handoff, and George Torber is going to come down to make the tackle for a loss. The senior safety, George Torber, who has been a big playmaker for this squad over his 4 years at NIU, played well above his overall as a true freshman. Going underneath, it's going to be Halterman, and Torber will drive him to the ground.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
3rd and 8. Shifting the receiver here, 12 personnel. Intercepted, it's George Torber. Torber ran into an offensive lineman. He got to the 12. I kind of user messed up a pick 6 right there. He's got Heisman house call, man, and I completely scuffed that. Lewis with the carry.
11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying to impose their will with the run.
I liked our chances to go undefeated this year. I definitely did in the preseason, but I never actually thought that we were going to be able to do it. And sure enough, we are favored to do so, as Lewis will fight his way down, and it'll be a 4th down. We're just going to take the chip shot, field goal. No reason to run up the score even more on this Hawaii team that traveled so far and has had a rough year. But they battled very hard. I got to give them a lot of credit, man. They made this one hard. I was never scared. I was never nervous. But there was an eyebrow raiser score at halftime for sure at 20-10, and what has happened since then has just been complete obliteration.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the
Game
17.
over. Yeah. I mean, what a job by this defense in the second half here. They're going to try to get a good screen pass, and it's going to be maybe their most successful play in the second half. I mean, we've really shut them down here.
The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big
3-man
plays.
rush.
They're going to have to push the ball down.
Throwing it deep, and it is intercepted. It's George Torber again. George Torber has been an absolute menace in the back end all year long, all 4 years he's been here. And bad news for the offense, though. Badgley, probably their best receiver, banged up.
44-yard line, it'll be a first down.
8 carries for $116. We got 2 100-yard backs in this game.
Might as well give it to him
He's
again.
still going. Unbelievable run.
Offense on the move. A big play there.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to run out the clock effectively? Knee it 3 times and punt?
Huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going.
I put in somebody else because he's a little too hot. And when they shut him down,
Let's see what the call
it's
is.
holding. And that's going to be on Lonnie Bradbury, the left guard.
Penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this
He
offense.
has not. I think that's his first flag all year, actually. I don't think he's
now 1st and 20.
held all year.
Handoff to the left.
Nowhere to go for Rice, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute timeout, where the Rainbow Warriors had the halftime lead. I want to reiterate, and we just tore them apart in this second half. They haven't been able to stop our run game.
By running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming.
Solid
They're
run
gonna be
for
loading the line of
Rice.
Scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. Here's the handoff. Not gonna get there. Not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the
Jeremiah
job done.
Donahue
They've already
right
made
down the
it
middle,
today.
44-20.
It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And
Drilled
three on
it.
the board, and this
Back of the
kicker
end
is
zone.
starting to get a
Touchback.
reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that. But they can find some positive.
Figured that shift was
And every
coming.
time you watch the tape,
See if they go back to
Jesse
the air,
coaches
if they're
are
just going to
pointing
hand it
out,
off.
look
They're
at this,
going to
this
go
is
to
what
the
they
air
just
here.
read. The details
And underneath,
to-
it's caught, and Landry forces a fumble, and Quinn Williams is just going to walk this one in. Are you kidding me, defense? How in the world? We allow the short stuff, and they still turn it over. I'm not trying to run it up, I swear. It's just happening. What am I supposed to do? Dive down? I mean, I probably could have, but I mean, when a defensive player can get a defensive touchdown, I'm never going to refuse that.
They'll run it from the gun. good, solid run on that one.
Quinn Williams with 8 tackles today, and Halterman gave it a heck of an effort, man, here for the Rainbow Warriors. This will probably be the final play of the game. And they're just going to go back to the ground with Halterman. He stood up by Barbosa, and that'll do it for this one. What a second half for NIU. They outscored them 41-0 in the second half. Wonderful job. That's the type of game that we expected to have just in the second half. We had to wait a half to wake up, but we did. And we're 9-0. Yes, Gator Boys. We're 9-0, baby.
Easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such...
All we can do is clap. That's all we can do right now is just clap. Moving forward, seeing if there's any movement, seeing if we got playoff aspirations in our future. We get a verbal commitment from a 2-star guard. I mean, at this point, 2-star guards aren't going to mean much, but a 2-star punter is going to mean a little bit more in Tyrone Butt. And then you get Brad Toner, the 3-star, who's going to hard commit, and then Brian Mayer's going to hard commit, the right edge 3-star, and Marquez Vigil, who's, again, just a guy we kind of added for the simple fact that we just need more strength in numbers at corner. And on the off chance that he ends up becoming a great player, we don't ever expect for him to really play much. And this is maybe our biggest game in some weeks, as we're going to play against UNLV in this next game. You take a look at our schedule. If you haven't caught any of these videos, you can go back and watch them. They're archived and all in the same playlist, but we took care of business in these first 3 games against East Carolina, first conference game against UTEP, and then a shutout victory against our rival Ball State. Then Wyoming, a team that we have not beaten in this dynasty up until this year. We ended up getting over that hump and basically eliminated them from conference play contention. But then it got more contentious for NIU after the bye week. They hosted BYU, who's ranked number 14. We beat them 27-17, and then off a second bye week, a tough game against New Mexico. They gave us everything we could handle, hit some explosive plays, but we end up winning that. And then ever since then, it's just been coasting. 66-14, 52-3, 51-20 with a 41-0 second half. We're on the road at UNLV at 7:30 at night. Then we're at North Dakota State at 6:45 in the evening. And then we play against San Jose State on senior night. This is not an easy finish. You know, when you compare these last 3 games, I know we've blown out these teams, but these teams have combined records of, what is that, 4-23 between these 3 teams. So it was clearly going to be a lot easier. It's going to ramp up for us in difficulty against UNLV, North Dakota State, and San Jose State. Much more successful teams, all 3 bowl eligible through 9 games. That's going to be much tougher for us. We are ranked number 17 now, and we climb just 1 spot in the playoff rankings, and Boise State's still sitting at that 11th spot, so we right now do not have it. And what's really painful is you look at that 11th spot, it's BYU, a team that we beat by 10 and controlled that whole game. We didn't trail once in the BYU game, and it's kind of annoying that they're ranked ahead of us and that they're getting more respect as an 8-2 Big 12 team. And I get it. It's the nature because of the conference that we play in, not being the weakest, but certainly not the toughest either. Looking at the conference standings, right now it's very clear that it should be a rematch of Northern Illinois and New Mexico. It's just a matter of will either team mess it up. Taking a look at this UNLV depth chart before we go into recruiting, and we're going to go down to UNLV and just give them a preview. I haven't done this in a couple of games, but the biggest reason why is just because didn't feel like I needed to take the time, but now our schedule's ramped up and these games are bigger. UNLV's looking to get right back in the mix for the conference championship. Alex Snead got a little bit of mobility to him. He's not overly great, but Cornelius Clark is a fantastic running back, and he's got home run hitting speed, and he's got platinum shifty. We got to watch out for him. All right, he's a big playmaker. They got a fast guy in Lamarcus gosh, why do I always struggle with this last name? Duarte. And then they get Isaac here and Arnix, not as fast. Parker, not as fast, but they got that one guy in Duarte that we got to watch for. Dedrick Cody could be nice in the receiving game with that speed, and he's a vertical threat. And they got a really good left tackle in Daryl Weineke, pretty solid at left guard with Donovan Fontaine. Cooper Manhertz is also a really good center. I mean, their offensive line, Polaris, and then a little bit weaker at right tackle, but even with Cliff Priest, their offensive line is pretty solid, and their defensive line is not that great. Humphreys is a big-time playmaker for them. They got a really good linebacker in Corbin Lincoln, who's a captain on this team. Jamison Daniels is a little bit of a taper off, and Connor Naylor in the at the other outside linebacker position. They got a pretty solid corner in Nate Barnes. Pretty fast corner with Gabriel Rhodes as a redshirt senior, and then a young corner that's promising in Randy Myers. And they got a couple of safeties that are decent, Silvestro and Lane, and a good kicker, 91 kick power, 90 accuracy, a really, really good punter in Nick Cash. And yeah, this is going to be a tough game, and we got to be ready for the explosive play potential of that run game there. As there's Toner with a hard commit, and we could probably try to go after somebody in our pipeline or in a pipeline that is uncommitted. Oh, okay, let's look at 4-star prospects here who are uncommitted, and we can add him, see if he's worth the NIL. I doubt that he's worth the NIL. We already got a 4-star Sam. We don't need to pile that on. I'm curious about that, actually. Very curious. But we're only going to go after one of these guys. Basically the one that's the best because of the NIL cost with him. And NIL cost is going to be a factor. A guy who's expecting a whole lot less. Definitely not Dom Ramsey. But a guy who's expecting a whole lot less than the rest. He's not very good. He's not very good, I'm going to be completely honest. What about Bober? No. I don't like 82 speed wide receivers. So, I mean, that kind of wrapped it up there. Let's look at these 3-stars, see if we can maybe find a gem in here. That's uncommitted. It's an Ohio kid, Zaire Rawls from Stowe, Ohio. We can even try to clear up points for him with some of these more secure. If he's really good. He's just not good enough for it. He's just really not good enough for it. So we're going to go back to the 3-stars. Because, you know, always being able to find a 3-star gem is something I'm going to be interested in. 5'9", 199 is a pretty nice build at that height for Carmada. He's just not good enough. He's just not good enough. I'd rather save the NIL for the transfer portal. Is he hard committed? Yeah. Probably don't need much to land him right now. Opens us up to be able to try to get somebody else. Let's go back and look at these 4-stars because we have the NIL to spend. But we also don't want to spend like a crazy amount on somebody who's just not that good. Florida is a pipeline. A+ playing time. It's a Will linebacker on the other side. Okay, let's see what we got here with Martin Wick. Ooh, 78 speed is not friendly to me. I'm just going to take him off the board. I mean, we're using a lot of these points to scout, just trying to find somebody that we would think would be worth it. What about Kenoy here? Contested pet specialist. North Carolina is not a pipeline. Indiana is. The playing styles is deal breaker, and it's not very friendly to us. You know what? We do need a corner. We do need a corner, and if he's good from Pennsylvania, we're willing to spend. He's a JUCO. Ooh, 95 XL, 93 speed. I mean, is he worth 65 NIL? That's the real question. with those coverage stats, and he's a JUCO junior. We're not going to have a lot of time to develop him. All right, well, let's just space out our 5 with what we have on the board here. We can't up the NIL here. We can't really hard sell either. That's a dang shame. Looks like we're going to lose out on Jalen Jackson. We might as well. The only way that we could get him is if Iowa State pulls their scholarship for some reason. I don't see them doing that. So let's go back to guard. He's only a 2-star. Let's go to tackle. He's also a 2-star. It was 6'7". We're going to have to hit the portal hard for offensive line. So I think, honestly, it's just, let's kind of just save the NIL right now. I mean, we can look at Brownlee. Not good. Not good, yeah. Man, I'm just... See, hard commit? Yeah. Alright, might as well just give Coleman 10 and give Keenan Judge 5. Actually, I think we can just do this. Get a little extra with that 5 extra NIL. Alright. Set the weekly practice plan, and we're going to be on the road at Allegiant Stadium in UNLV for this one. It's going to be a fired up environment for sure. No practice for you. No practice for you, Max Warner. No practice for Gabriel Sanders, and full practice for Jonathan Brink. Alright. On the road at UNLV, Allegiant Stadium. Oh, I forgot I didn't charge my phone. I'll be right back.
From Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Northern Illinois Huskies and the UNLV Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Huskies head coach. Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0.
All right. We're going to start with the football here, and hopefully it starts better than last week. This is a much tougher opponent, so some of the mistakes we made last week not going to fly as much in this game. Max Warner, $163 last week, had a big day. And so did Arthur Lewis, 2 100-yard backs last week. see if we can catch him sleeping here on this first down. We're going to pump this to Bass.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going to go for a big one.
It's a one-on-one ball to Cousins, and it's incomplete. Good defense right there in man-to-man coverage.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going
Bring up second down and 10.
The entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him.
Badgley just drops it. It's third down.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I gotta go.
They're going to heavy man coverage to start this game, and Badgley needs a coaching conversation on the sideline here.
If he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball.
Warner's got it. He's going to turn upfield, and Warner's got the first down. Got the ball out quickly and beats the linebacker in man coverage. A mismatch there. They're going to keep playing man coverage. We're going to be able to beat them. We're beating them one-on-one. Brink ends up sliding in between a bunch of defenders and now bring up a second down.
There is a Husky who has yet to get up. The Huskies in a good spot here with second and short.
Man in motion here is going to be Badgley, and we're going to... Oh, it is a pop pass. I thought it wasn't.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Could have sworn fake jet touch pass. Well, it wasn't no fake. I can promise you that, but it works for a first down.
This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly.
Looking like maybe cover three. They're blitzing. Underneath it's Badgley. Badgley looking for a block, getting upfield at the 19-yard line, and we're after a rough start to this drive. We responded very well. It's going to be a first down in the red zone here. Brink back to the air. Pressure coming. Brink running around. He's got a man open. Just got to set your feet and deliver it. It's Badgley. Man, he was open for a while there.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as
Treadwell checks into the game for Badgley. Man in motion is Warner.
If you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right.
It's to Treadwell, and Treadwell's got a first down and goal at the 2.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's
Badgley's back in the game here. Comes the first down. Try to run the ball on them, and we're not going to get there. It's a loss.
After the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
And the D deny them on second and goal.
Hoppus is open, and a touchdown here for Monty Hoppus.
Touchdown, Huskies!
A good opening drive here in Allegiant Stadium. It's 7-0.
Consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive.
UNLV was able to fill up this stadium for this massive game. They were able to get a lot of their fans, a lot of the locals out here to this game. Just pummeled down to the ground at the 11-yard line. Alex Snead, in-back quarterback here. He's got a lot of mobility with him, but he can throw the ball too. 266 yards last week. Here comes first down here for the UNLV Rebels, and we got to make sure we can attack this explosive run threat. They're going to go to the ground here on first down, and a broken tackle, getting the edge and out to the 18-yard line. It's a pick up a 7 for Clark. Cornelius Clark, dynamic running back here. They're going to go to the air here on second down. Intercepted, it's overthrown, and Orr was waiting on it, and NIU will take over with great field positioning.
Looking for very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes.
Here comes play action, and they were ready for it. Brink's just going to throw it away. They're going to throw a flag. It's on Warner. I think it's holding.
Let's see what the call is.
So the running back in pass pro with the big mistake.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. A costly holding penalty backs him up. It's 1st and 20. Looking to throw.
Badgley is wide open for 6. Easy touchdown.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive
14-0.
offense. You saw it right there.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
Dominant start to this game. Wondered how the test would go against a team in UNLV that beat us last year. A lot of these teams beat us last year. We had a very rough year last year, going 6-7. Still have yet to win a bowl game with Coach Gunderson, but
they need to get something together with this possession.
here's the pop pass, and the pop pass is going to be an explosive play. Torber can't get him on the ground. It's going to be a first down at the 49-yard line in plus territory. Wonderful response here, trying to get their quarterback Snead in rhythm. Clark in the backfield. They're going to go to the RPO game, and it's Cornelius Clark getting stood up at the line of scrimmage by Cliff Carmichael, the Mike linebacker. We got 2 C Carmichaels. Pressured, and he gets it off, and it's almost intercepted. Milligan had that ball kind of in his hands right there. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and long. Going back to the air here. Incomplete misfire. Glad he did, though, if you are the quarterback, as Torber was right there to intercept that ball if it was thrown on target.
His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times, and last week
out of bounds for a touchback, and a heck of a start here, just picking up right where they left off. No first half lulls for this team. 3.5 minutes left. It's already a big blowout developing, and a gain of 10 there. It's Torber injured on that last play on defense.
Now on first down from the 30.
Here comes first down. Back to throw. Brink is going to step up, tuck, and run, and he's going to pick up 8. Second rush of this game so far for Torber.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Throws to the wideout.
Just overshoots Bass, and it's incomplete.
Second down, now it's 3rd down.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring.
They're bringing the heavy blitz yet again, and the almost interception. Oh, we're not going for that. What? I didn't want to go for that. Must have clicked turbo because I clicked run after catch. And here's Palacio to send it deep. He's going to get it. I don't believe Palacio punted last week. George Torber a little bit banged up, the impact player at the safety spot. See if they can get their running back into open field. They cannot on this play. It's Banks making the tackle on Cornelius Clark.
It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So
2nd and 12 here. Snead, play action, looking underneath. It's caught, and Javier Barbosa's right there to limit the gain. It's going to be a 3rd down and long.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Nowhere to go. He is sacked by LaRon Doss.
And the Rebels send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Getting a little bit of a rush. It rushed that kick a little bit, and Badgley's got a chance to field this. And Badgley, with a little bit of a burst, gets into UNLV territory. Here comes first down here for the Huskies. After a near turnover, forcing a punt on the last drive, It's going to be Max Warner, who is going to break a tackle, and he's going to score.
He eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12.
What a first half here for the Huskies, making a statement to the playoff committee that we need to be in that college football playoff.
They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And with 6 seconds to play in the first quarter, just a devastatingly bad first half or first quarter for the UNLV Rebels, who again are trying to get back in the conference championship race, but this is not going to help them. Having to deliver it, and it's incomplete. Milligan in coverage and a misfire by the quarterback. It'll bring up a second down here. See what UNLV can do here. That's a good throw over the middle, and they get something going on the last play of the quarter. 21-0 dominance for the NIU Huskies, looking to go 10-0.
They've got a first down here to open the period.
They're running a screen. I'm going to try to jump it. They are not. In fact, they're going to the explosive runner and Cornelius Clark, and a good job saving the touchdown by Torber, but they're going to be in Northern Illinois territory for the first time, I believe, today. Going back to the ground, and he's got a lane, and Cornelius Clark is going to the ground and being able to lean on the run game with a 21-0 deficit early. It shows a heck of a lot of discipline and a lot of commitment, and they're going to keep going at it until NIU finds an answer for it.
They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Here's the handoff, and up the middle, not much going that time for Christian Clark. They're in field goal range, though. Their kicker is a very impressive one. Very good kicker. We'll see if they go back to the ground as Cornelius Clark is going to check out the game. It's an RPO, and they check it down. 3rd down and 1 from the 20. Steve Goda, really good, reliable kicker. And they're going to just do a direct snap here. It's a handoff to the quarterback, and he's going to be stuffed just short. That'll bring up a 4th down and inches play here, and they're going to decide to skip out on the field goal. They want to score a touchdown. Here's the handoff, and Clark is going to get it.
Come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Back to throw here. Underneath, it's Clark. Broken tackle and forced out of bounds as Quinn Williams was a man in coverage.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Fakes the toss, and the keeper for the quarterback is going to be a 1st and goal from the 2-yard line.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot. Get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs.
Here's the handoff. Torber with first contact and gets the help by Southern, and Ian Southern gets an assist on that tackle. Maybe not the smartest personnel move. And 3rd and goal from the 5. Cornelius Clark stuffed up on that one.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely, because of the slow start. Now
they're going to the air here and looking, and he's going to try to keep, and Sneed will be dropped, and they're going to go for it.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory.
Going to the air.
Try to throw. Looking to the end zone.
Back of the end zone, and it's caught. He caught that one on the #1 corner in the conference, Landry. That's a big-time 4th down touchdown for UNLV, trying to fight back into this game, and the kick is up, and it's good. 21-7 for Steve Goda, tacking on that extra point. It took a lot of time, but it was important that UNLV responded here to start the second quarter, and they did just that. But we'll see if their defense can end up getting a stop here. They have really struggled in the early going against this NIU offense, but after that possession, they've doubled up time of possession. Going deep, it's Warner, and it's batted away. A great play there by DJ Silvestro, the strong safety, in one-on-one coverage with a running back, making it worth it. And here's the handoff and finding a hole. Probably not the right hole, but it still picks up a solid gain of about 7, making it 3rd and very manageable. See what UNLV's strategy here is. Back to throw, and Brink is going to run around. Brink is under a lot of heat. He's going to try to chuck one up, and he's not going to get it. 4th down. And they're going to punt, and it's a fake. And going. Oh, Trey Smith. And now UNLV's got a lot of opportunity ahead of them. They're going to hand it off to Clark. Clark gets a block and gets a 1st down.
21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down.
They go back to Clark here. If it's working, but it's not working on that play as Keenan Daly sheds the block and gets in the backfield for a loss.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with second.
Here comes 2nd down and long, and 2-minute timeout here for the Rebels.
Back to pass.
Pressured and sacked. Sterling Sullivan gets in the backfield to make the play, and it's going to be a 3rd and very long. Didn't get the twist. But tries to dump it off, and they're going to trot out Stephen Goda, try to chip away at this 21-7 lead.
In their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And it's good. Right down the middle for Goda. 21-10. The fake punt backfires for 3 points for NIU. Trying to get cute there. Maybe a little bit of frustration on my part with the poor offense.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line.
Here comes the 1st down carry for Warner, and Warner's going to get the 1st down, a gain of 11.
They move the chains, they mark it at the 29. 1st down for this offense.
UNLV bring pressure. They get pressure right off the bat. A dump off to Warner to just get positive yards. It's going to be a 2nd down.
Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Huskies racing to the line in the hurry up. Gets the back.
2 timeouts for NIU, trying to go down and score. It's a one-on-one. Bass taking a shot deep and almost intercepted off of the ricochet. Dangerous throw. A couple of those here today. So here's a 3rd and 4, going to the ground game, and it's not going to get there, and UNLV will get the stop, and we're going to have to punt. And I'm actually going to punt this time, even though I'm frustrated. I'm going to trust our defense.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. That last fake didn't work. They might stick with punting it this time.
And a fair catch called at the 15-yard line, and we'll see how aggressive UNLV is at trying to get that ball down the field.
30 seconds to go in the half. How aggressive?
Will they go to Cornelius Clark, or will they just go to the air? They're going to the air. It's going to be a screen, and Barbosa is going to get the tackle for a loss.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when
they're letting this clock run out.
Defense is going to win every time.
They don't need to snap it, and they will not. They're going to take a 10-0 second quarter all day with the momentum going into the half. 21-10. NIU, but UNLV trying to put together a comeback.
Not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the number 9 team.
Ole Miss with a massive lead on number 9 Alabama right now.
Real jeopardy of kissing that top 10 ranking.
4-5 Ole Miss too. Not a good first half for Dragos.
We haven't even hit halftime. Here now some other games you may have interest
LSU's up on Georgia right now, and you got Pittsburgh beating Miami, and then also Stanford upset SMU. SMU one spot below us. Second half, we just need this defense to step up and the offense to have that balance that they had in the first quarter. 21-0 start for NIU, but UNLV has settled into this game. There's a good return. It looked, again, some of these returns just look better than they actually turn out.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Man in motion.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do.
Oh my gosh. Too easy for George Torber.
This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
2 interceptions last week, gets an interception here. It's a quick pick 6 on the first play from scrimmage.
Everybody on defense, we turn to offense, go lay some blocks.
28-10. What a way to start the second half for NIU. We were ready for RPOs. And UNLV clearly was not ready to run it.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Send the tight end in motion. Keeping it on
Going back to the RPO game, and look out. There's Cornelius Clark. Landry is the only guy who can catch him, and he saves the touchdown. Cornelius Clark with an explosive run. First down. In 10 at the 13. Big time response there after the pick 6.
Now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone.
Torber was going aggressive for it again, and UNLV is going to get in the end zone as a result. Touchdown, Zach Arno. 28-17, just like that. UNLV with a quick response.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Oh, that's on me. That's on me. Big time hit.
20-yard line, good coverage there. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Guys, here on the Huskies sideline, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into something.
Pass in motion, and here comes the play action. Bass is wide open, and he's going to get the catch. Trying to spin free. It's a good tackle. It's only going to be a pickup of about 8. Just short of the sticks. It'll be a second down here. We're going to go back to the air here. Brink standing in there. Brink. It's Hoppus, and he's going to come down with it. Add positioning and a perfect throw on his back shoulder. It's a first down. Amani Hoppus. They're on the quarterback immediately, but the quarterback's going to make a throw and just overshoots Sean Bass. 9 for 17 is not the best outing for Brink, flirting with that 50% completion mark. Warner shakes off a tackle and gets a first down into field goal range.
Rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy one.
So here comes first down. 2 high safety, but they're going to bring some pressure here. And nobody is getting open here. He's just going to loft it. It's Cousins who breaks open at the last second. Fights into the end zone. Dwayne Cousins, the redshirt senior, has been with us from the beginning, making a big play in a big game. First time we've called his name.
defense has to do a better job affecting the QB moving forward, or they're going to get...
And a heck of a throw on the move by Jonathan Brink. And it's 35-17. We respond to UNLV's response to our pick six.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Trying to punch at that ball was Nwosu, but not much going for the return game here. We'll see if they can pop another run with Christian Clark. I'm sure they'll go right back to it, and that's a false start, I believe, on the right tackle. They're going to call on the right guard, pardon me.
Offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David.
So now it's 1st and 15, all the way back at the 6-yard line. Oh gosh! Oh, ball's out, and it's recovered. It's Quinn Williams. Williams spinning and scoring. Touchdown! Second defensive score, and they're burying that ball yet again.
As a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop.
42-17. Third takeaway of this game, demoralizing for UNLV.
We don't need to. We'll put points on the board.
An opportunistic defense, and now the returner is terrified of this defense. Here comes the first down. 42-17, just like that. NIU with 3 touchdowns in the second half so far, but 2 of them by the defense. Cornelius Clark with a solid run, and it'll be a second down and 5. Expecting a little more aggression on the side of UNLV. They're going to give it to Clark, and Clark is just taken down, but he picks up the first down. A good run. Sneaking in on us.
As an offense, knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw on first down.
Underneath quickly, it's caught, and Carmichael will swarm with the rest of the defense helping. They're going to mark him for a loss. They should have given him forward progress right there. They do not. Oh, Cliff Carmichael's on man covered. Okay, well that worked out. Oh, no, it didn't. And a first down, another big-time run, and an injury timeout for Donnerson, one of our stud defensive tackles. Almost got us the jump. He's got the out route and just missed high.
Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a
third down and 4.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4 down territory.
Carmichael can't get him on the ground. It's a first down here for I keep wanting to say Christian Clark. It's Cornelius Clark.
And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
I'll cover that flat.
They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down.
Underneath, it's caught. Flashing in front of the linebacker.
Change through the air. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And a touchdown for UNLV. Their offense continues to go. It's Lemure. I believe it's a kid that we recruited, by the way.
Can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
And 42-24.
The result of the play stands.
With 2:59 left in the third quarter, allowing more points than we really want to be allowing.
And no chance at a return here.
And it's all been on the defense too. It's not like we've had killer turnovers or anything like that.
Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead.
Here's the handoff, and nowhere to go. Only a gain of about 2.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They give it to him again.
Warner with another nice run, and he falls forward out to the 42.
15 yards on the play. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
Wide open is Hoppus, and Hoppus is going to get that first down.
At the 48, that'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This
Here's the handoff to Arthur Lewis, and Lewis will get a gain of 7. The speedy running back checking into the game for a banged-up Warner.
Each and every time.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Play action, back to throw. Sets up, firing, it's caught by Bass down inside the red zone.
Finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They get him on the ground.
Down at the 3-yard line, and the Huskies in major control of this game.
Take a look at the top 25 late in the season. Time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings.
That was weird. Warner is going to take the direct snap. He had a passing touchdown earlier this year, and he's going to look for it this time, and he's going to throw it to a wide open Brian Badgley.
And the stomping has commenced. That ought to be enough.
Max Warner with 2 touchdown passes on the year. We're having fun here in Las Vegas.
That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
Touchback for UNLV.
Will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. If you like old-fashioned grind it
The
up,
sub Torber out.
Touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
There's the keeper for the running back off of the shift, and oh my gosh, look at Lemure breaking another tackle. Lemure gonna score again.
He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed.
Boy, this defense has really struggled today, and thank goodness for the 2 defensive touchdowns. This is not the identity we want. Is the type of team that, though they can get pick sixes, also allow a lot of points. We're a team that's prided ourselves in shutting down opposing offenses. This is by far the most points we've allowed in a single game. Before that, it was just 26, and oh my gosh, Badgley is off to the races. Can they catch him? They will not. Kick return touchdown for Brian Badgley.
He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could
when a team gets 3 non-offensive touchdowns, it's kind of hard to stick with them. Safe to say. And Lemure is going to stay in the game at the running back spot. He's the hot hand right now. They're going to try to go right back at him, but it's going to be an RPO. And that's where you get the tackle by Landry, the star corner. Here comes the 2nd down and 8, going to the air again. To the sideline, and it's caught. Landry's got to be there, bro.
Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. On the move.
Lemieux gets a nice run, gain of 7. They're not in any hurry. I think they're kind of calling it game right now.
Big pickup on first down. Back to the ground with the running back.
Lemieux with the run, and guys being banged up on the defensive side of the ball here in this game, which is not a good thing right now. Lemieux, broken tackle, another broken tackle, and he's down to the 24-yard line. Going back to the ground game, and Lemieux is going to get a gain of 3. Just keep going to him.
Get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Going back to the air now. Here's the throw, and Landry trying to make a play on the ball, and it's another UNLV touchdown. Unbelievable. This defense is reeling in the second half.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean,
Landry's going to call a fair catch in that end zone.
Keeps catching the football.
We frankly just are done playing defense here today because our defense can't do anything. No, that doesn't mean I'm in offense only mode. That means I'm in chew clock mode. Run out this clock. Our run game might be too effective to do that, but just run out this clock.
Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run, and as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
On the run, it's Lewis.
Our run game is just too good.
Got room at the 35. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Huskies. And the punishment has been extended. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
Huge play. It's so nice to have
so much scoring in this game.
Explosive plays like this. You hand it to him.
All right, defense. Let's do this crap again.
Nice run.
You guys are getting destroyed.
This drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook.
Lemieux in the backfield. Man in motion. It's pop pass. Can't hold the edge. Landry's finally going to be able to make the tackle on Arno.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Gives it on the option. Finding open area.
Lemieux, first down. Milligan will get the stop.
After gaining 5. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Going to the pass game here, and the tight end's got it. First down, UNLV. Boy, this game's going to hurt our defensive averages. For sure. Going back to the air here. Just underneath, and it's intercepted by Landry. And Landry out to the 45-yard line.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis.
Lewis with a nice run, gaining 8.
A little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. He'll try it again. Might have a chance. They make the stop.
And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout.
He's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is
Nowhere
on
to go
their
for
side.
Lewis.
They bring him down behind the line of scrimmage, and now he'll have to go back to work to get over 100 yards again for the day. After losing
Oh, he's under 100 yards? Okay.
And 12. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Takes a handoff. It's Lewis. There he goes.
What a move, Arthur Lewis.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5.
I got no problem running it up on these fools.
Looking to throw. Rushes on him.
Oh, Hoppus had
He
it.
had it and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. After this, it'll be a wrap. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute.
He's going to take a sack to end it. Just complete and utter dominance in this one.
Boom! 10-0. 63-38. Not beautiful by our defense, though. Better play better than that against North Dakota State in our next game. Hard commitment from Jermaine Callaway, and that will free up some points. We got a ton of points, hours to maybe scout, and there you see George Torver, Mountain West Defensive Player of the Week, Brian Badgley, Offensive Player of the Week in the Mountain West, adding on that kick return touchdown. And look at that. We're ranked number 13, so we're very close to being in that college football playoff picture, but we are not quite there yet because we're ranked still below BYU. And but we could potentially get an at-large spot. That's a possibility. It's also possible, too, that Boise State does not win their conference. We got a lot of ability right now. Let's just try to get him to commit. We're going to send the house here. We got plenty of time to actually, yeah, let's just send the house. It's just easiest. Same with Goldman. Try to just close this one out. Try to close out all of our recruits before we go and eyeball more recruits. You know what I'm saying? Tyrone Butt already a verbal. So that leaves us 100 points to go look at other prospects. I'm curious about him. Okay, well, he's not even that good, so. But whatever. We just need a punter. I don't really care where it comes from. You know what? Let's scout him. I know playing style is a deal breaker, but we don't have a quarterback in this class. He's terrible. He's terrible. Don't want him. Don't want him. I think we already scouted him, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we did. And we determined his coverage skills ain't good enough. Okay, you know what? We're going after him because we... Oh my gosh, a 95 speed receiver. Holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, holy crap. Get these guys interested. Try to lock up those commitments. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. No practice, indeed. No practice. Full practice, fine. No practice. Full practice, fine. Full practice. Full practice. Full practice. Okay. All right. So yeah, national picture. You get some big games here. NIU, number 13 in the country, they're taking on North Dakota State as one of the big games, but Wisconsin and Iowa, Indiana and Northwestern, a top 25 matchup. Indiana's ranked number 1, and they are back towards the top of the sport. And then Miami and NC State, a big top 10 matchup. Arkansas and Georgia, Colorado, Arizona State. Let's get into this game against North Dakota State. 6:45 in the Fargo Dome. They have Steven Scioli, who 2,200 pass yards. Hasn't been great this year. We'll see what happens. Badgley is only 64 yards away from 1,000 yards receiving, 45 points per game for our squad. And on their side, they only allow 16 points per game, which is the same amount that we allow. And I'm excited to get into this one because I think North Dakota State is going to present a heck of a challenge for us. So let's get into it. From the Fargo Dome, and we'll call it a stream after this one.
Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium.
The Bison.
As we wind our way
North
toward the
Dakota
end of
State.
another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just formed
Yet another team that beat us a year ago.
of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day.
We're going to honor those seniors all right.
And the North
We're going to honor those seniors all right by giving them a royal butt whooping right in front of their fans. 10-0, 13th ranked team in the country trying to make a bid for the college football playoff is the Northern Illinois Huskies.
Walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early.
Badgley
Look for them to be
had a kick return touchdown last week, and he's going to try to find a lane, but he stood up at the 21-yard line. Takes a nice hit.
Back to you.
Monty Hopes,
really looking forward to this matchup.
hands of steel.
Makes its way onto the field to open
He's
this
actually
game.
progressed to be a pretty good player here in his second year
It'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight
with
end
the
as involved as he was a week
Huskies.
He really did. And he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is
Going to
gonna be
the air
trying
to start
find
this game
early in this
and
game. But
firing.
defense-
Oh no, almost intercepted.
It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard.
Dangerous throw to start for Brink under pressure. It's going to be second down.
Everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Incomplete.
And he was drilled
Warner
just
was
as he
wide
released the
open, man.
pass. It's incomplete.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Badgley's got it. First down. They're going to give it to him.
For a fresh set of downs, he gets it to the 32. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. They just keep firing.
Hoppus picks up the first. What a nice grab by Amani Hoppus. They want to keep doing this where they're just going to stack the line of scrimmage. I'm willing to take it. This one, however, I thought we could run it, but nobody blocked the outside edge rusher, Hunter Parkinson, right there.
One step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep
Man in motion is Cousins. This is going to be a play action. Back to throw. He's just going to have to dump it to Cousins and hope that Dwayne Cousins can do something with it. He only gets back to the line of scrimmage.
They've got to continue to elevate and ascend.
That'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. North Dakota State's defense making it pretty tough on this offense here.
To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a
Caught by
team that's
Badgley to make it 4th down, but we're going to just play a conservative and punt after that defensive drive there for the Bison. Ball's in the air for a while, and Jackson's going to look to down it. We were so close. So it's going to be a touchback for Palacios' punt. Steven Scioli from Kalamazoo, Michigan, the starting quarterback here. Very good game manager. They are going to like to run the ball. Here comes first down. I forget his name, but that number 30 ended up coming in and playing well for them last year.
Gets rid of it.
Underneath, caught, and Williams and Orr are going to get in there for the tackle. Rowdy Orr. Pretty star-studded linebacker and a star-studded linebacker core, very deep. Shifting. We're going to blitz him. And it doesn't work. And there's the run for Eric Stauffer. Well, I remember his name now. First down run, North Dakota State's kind of playing at a slower pace here, and here's the throw, a one-handed grab over the middle, and it's a first down. Kanya Wong.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time.
And a good tackle there by Burks. Banks, excuse me, Don Banks. Rotate a lot at that linebacker position, and it's a encroachment penalty here on Donnerson. What an unfortunate error. Set up a second down and 5 after a good first down play for the defense.
I'm sure the offense happy with that free 5 yards. Now it's 2nd and 5.
And Javier Barbosa with the tackle for loss. Loss of 3.
Behind the line of scrimmage, they'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long.
3rd down. North Dakota State going right back to the ground. It's Scioli, and Scioli breaking a tackle. Scioli inside the red zone and down at the 10. Timeout NIU.
The defense uses a timeout. That's
what a big time run by the senior quarterback on his final game as a Bison.
Get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Here's the handoff and getting the edge. Touchdown Stauffer. The Bison strike first.
Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense goes as he goes.
7-zip. NDSU takes the early lead. What a beautiful 80-yard drive for the offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Badgley with a decent return out to the 27-yard line, and here comes the offense, and the North Dakota State defense really confusing the NIU explosive offense, and Warner's going to get a nice run and pick up of 8.
Really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to fire.
Roll out.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Bass with the grab, and it's into North Dakota State territory. An explosive pass play right there.
And the Huskies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Jonathan Brink has to throw that one out of bounds. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. We're going to shift in Bass.
Quarterback making checks. Find some fresh air.
Warner cannot get free. It's going to be a 3rd down and 5.
Being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical. Get off the ball. Get downhill faster.
From the gun on 3rd down. Under fire.
Incomplete.
He got smacked just as he released the pass.
Why is it having us go for it? I don't want to go for it. What's the point in going for it? It's 4th and 5 against a tough defense. I'm not going for that. Jeremiah Donahue. Take the easy 3. It's good. Right down the middle. I'm trusting our defense, bro. Just because they had one bad drive, I get they're coming off a good game or a bad game. But I trust our defense.
Because this dude is automatic.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the
Here comes first down.
line.
Going to the ground game, and there's a nice run. Outside to the 30-yard line is Eric Stauffer.
They'll mark him out of bounds at the 29. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Quick throw, and Milligan's going to make the quick tackle, and it's a 7-3 lead for North Dakota State at the end of one. .2 yards per play is kind of hard to have an answer right now. We'll see if they do.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake.
Oh, I just missed him. Poole can't make the tackle, and Milligan will drive him into the ground.
Operating room after the juke, not much room to run. 3rd and 6 yards to go.
5 for 5 start here for the quarterback. It's going to be a 3rd down and 6.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Over the middle, and it's caught. Make it 6 for 6 for Scioli on his senior day.
They've picked up a couple of 1st downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47.
There's a quick throw out, and Milligan will break it up. Milligan, the only defensive player that's shown up today.
They were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the
Wouldn't be surprised if they went with a toss here. They're not going to. They're going to go underneath to the air to the tight end. Wong.
There, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
And a big 3rd down here for the defense. Barbosa is out of the game right now at the safety position. Man in motion is the wide receiver. They're going to give it on the ground to the running back Stauffer, and he's short of the line of scrimmage, let alone the 1st down.
He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
See if he can do that. This one's going to be in the end zone for a touchback.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field.
Get Cousins a breather here. Good blocking and a good run for Warner. It's a 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hand.
Rolling the safety. This might be one-on-one for Badgley. It is. We're taking that shot all day long. It's Badgley breaking a tackle and getting down at the 20-yard line. There's 1,000 yards for Badgley this season.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear.
First down. Fakes the handoff, back to throw, and he's going to set, fire. Treadwell cannot come down with it.
He did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Fits it in there. What a throw and what a touchdown for Brian Badgley.
Touchdown, Husky.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and
every NIU claims their first lead of the game.
Coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now.
What a throw. Fitted into such a tight window, and that's going to be a touchback here for North Dakota State.
We'll start at the 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they
going to the air here and looking and firing to the post, but it's a high throw, incomplete.
And this defense, we know they present a lot of challenges, and you can see it right there, man. They
Why is Latimer in the game?
They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's caught in a 1st down for North Dakota State. Oh no, they're going to mark it short. Controversial spot right there.
An array of possibilities here. These are the types of plays where offenses impose
3rd and inches.
3rd and short from the 45.
And he stopped short. 4th and inches, and they're going to go conservative with the punt here. And big time muscle on that 3rd and short. But the controversial spot, man. That punt is going in the end zone for a touchback.
The ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. This has been a good day for the offense and a particularly outstanding performance from the quarterback. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field.
Going up the field, it's Bass, and Bass goes up and gets it. High points it. It's a first down.
This defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. One big play and you go.
Keep playing one-on-one against our receivers. I trust them. Hop is in motion, and now we're going to go to the air and just throws it to Warner, and it's a catch for a gain of 3 on the check down.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
Here's the handoff to Warner, and Warner's got room, and Warner spins and gets to the 25.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of
Treadwell in motion.
To take shots, take advantage.
Play action and struggling to get free, and he's just going to shrug off a tackle to throw it away.
Find an open man, he'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
Bass just over his head. It's 3rd down.
Long pass is incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a
getting the block, can't tightrope the sideline, and it's 4th down. We're going to go for it here on 4th down and 2.
They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead
Max Warner on the ground is not going to get there. Williams will come down to make the play, and Glenn Williams will set up the 2-minute timeout with that TFL.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass.
And throws underneath, and it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been.
They're going with the strong eye. We can call our final timeout after this play, assuming we get the stop. We just got to get the stop first. They're going quick screen to the outside, and there's that stop. Timeout NIU, so they will have 1:53 to try to go back down the field to score.
Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout.
Jackson tried to get a rush over there and can't quite do it. Badgley's got a lot of room.
He's got great speed.
Badgley cuts inside, and we're already in field goal range.
Ability to flip a field on display right there, and it was just about a return.
Here comes 1st down. The whole playbook to our disposal right now.
Time to put together a drive. Hit as he throws.
Incomplete, looking for Bass. Bass got drilled over the middle of the field. It'll be a 2nd down and 10.
So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
Tried to go underneath to Badgley. It's going to be a 3rd down long. This defense, man, they've been harassing us.
Getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads it down.
It's Warner, tipped away and incomplete. And a 53-yard field goal to take a 6-point advantage here.
Field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight, and he's going to have to get into this football.
Uh-oh. It's blocked. It's recovered by NIU, but the blocked field goal.
On film that made them think they could overload them on the right-hand side, and they were able to get back there to block that kick.
Going to the air here and looking, and Torber is there for the interception. George Torber is on a streak here. 4 interceptions in 3 games. Here comes first down. Starting with the ground game, it's Warner who breaks out of the line, and it's a first down. 7 carries, 50 yards for Max Warner.
Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down.
Brink will tuck it and pick up 5. A smart play to take that yardage.
Back to throw, time running short in the half.
Going deep, it's Bass, and Bass cannot work back towards the ball. Just a little bit early on that timing. So 3rd down and 5. Can NDSU get off the field here?
Big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game. That's a good omen for the defense.
Caught by Bass, and Sean Bass is going to keep the chains moving. 10 first downs now in this first half for NIU.
The Huskies have it with a 1st and 10.
When you're a playmaker like this,
Warner in motion, back to throw here. Underneath, it's Badgley, and Badgley is going to cut upfield and get the first down. 28 seconds. Got to be mindful of that clock right now.
They decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the
Brink will step up, and he's got a first down and a whole lot more. Brink will muscle forward. 16 seconds. Going quickly. Going Busby, incomplete, and thank goodness it was incomplete. He was short of the line of scrimmage right there. Or short of the end zone, excuse me, so the clock would have kept running. Cousins will come back into the game here, and it's a 2nd down. Cousins is open. He just lofts it out there for Dwayne Cousins, and extending the lead right before the half. 7 seconds. 17-7. Wonderful job by this offense.
End of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage.
Against a very tough, feisty North Dakota State defense, they're going to try to get a return here to end the half, and that'll do it there. They're just going to knee it out, and we're going to the half up 17-7. A huge game here to try to clinch a spot in the conference championship game with a win. Big time. And we're just more than that. We got to win every game to try to make the college football playoff.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not. Week 13, we've got you covered here on the.
And Boston College upsets number 2 Florida State. So number 2 Florida State will fall down. Okpo Korwu ends up struggling a lot. And Brown, 100-yard rushing game for Boston College. Went also at 100 yards and a touchdown, but it was not enough for Florida State. Syracuse up on number 3, Pittsburgh. Louisville up on number 4, Duke. And at halftime, Arizona leads number 11, BYU, 28-7, which is big for us because if BYU loses another game, they're clearly going to drop below us.
Right now, thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands.
So we got defense first on this second half kickoff.
Help build this halftime advantage.
Donahue will send it deep. This time it's to the right side of the field where more of the offensive players are, and Cousins will make the tackle.
As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Checking in with Coach Polasek at halftime. They have found a lot of positive momentum here during this winning streak, but it is in jeopardy right now. He said this is the moment we have to come out and assert ourselves and be dominant to start the third quarter. Gain some momentum.
Last second bringing a blitz, and it affects him, but he's able to complete it, and Milligan is there. And if I didn't accidentally switch there, I think he probably would have made the play. Kind of caught me off guard switching. Quick tackle there for Quinn Williams. It's a loss of 3.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo.
They're shifting.
And you need explosive plays through the air.
He got a little
and a false start. That's on the tight end Wong. It's either Wong or the backup tight end. I'm not too sure. Pistol formation, second down and 18 here. Scioli calling the audibles. Not a whole lot of energy for this North Dakota State team right now. They're going to try to spark it here with the pass game, and pressured and sacked by LaRon Doss.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on
almost sacked again.
The incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Fourth down from the 8-yard line, standing in his end zone is the punter.
Fourth time he's punted tonight.
Badgley on the return. One guy to make a miss, and he cannot miss. Make a miss, excuse me. 17-7, though. We take over with the chance to stretch this lead out and be a little bit more comfortable in this game. Here's the handoff to Max Warner, and he's not going to get much on that carry.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keep it on the ground.
Warner will only get 2.
Short gain on the play.
I love when offenses are stubborn and they run the football. That's a really good thing. Those are body blows that sometimes
3rd and 6
can lead up, but the offensive line, they got to pave a little bit better.
Screen pass is broken up by the defensive end. Great awareness, and it's a 3 and out for the offense. So here's Palacio. Send it deep. And it's going to be fair caught at the 16-yard line. Mark it at 17.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time.
Here comes first down. Can they find something with the run game here? It's going to be a toss out to the outside. Landry is there. Torber misses the first tackle, but it makes the receiver kind of have to slow up a little bit.
Let's see what they've got on second.
Oh gosh, pulls in man-to-man coverage. You gotta help out. Well, no, we don't. We're gonna drag him down for a loss. 3rd and 16. Eric Stauffer going down yet again.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't.
Here's the throw underneath and the broken tackle and fighting towards the first down. Not quite going to get it. They're going to punt. And I would think that they would go for it in this situation here. Down by 10 after a big play. But I guess with the way they've ran the ball, Badgley's blocking instead of fielding the punt. We're 12 for 25 passing. And here's the handoff. Warner with a lane and tried to follow a block, but the block didn't do too much, so limits the big game, but it's still a big game for Max Warner.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game.
Max Warner this time has a block. He's going to house call it. 63 yards.
Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
11 carries, a $134. What a season for Max Warner. 24-7.
Does not feel good. As a defense, defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And touchback.
It'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again.
What can North Dakota State do? Down 24-7. This game's slipping away from them.
Off the
Play action, and you're going to go quick underneath. It's a first down and a whole lot more. They're playing catch up, and he gets into NIU territory with that big run after catch.
Just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.
Here's the handoff, and not going to have success on that play. Loss of 2.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been...
Poole will get the tackle there for a loss. Look at Poole shooting the gap.
Really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
3 tight end set. This might be 4-down territory for Coach Polasek.
Not to mention multiple scores.
Incomplete, throws it behind him, and 4th and 13. You're obviously not going to be doing anything but punting this ball away.
To be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden,
downed at the 16-yard line with the boot out of bounds.
The defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Arthur Lewis will check into the game at the running back position. And they're going to start with the toss to the outside. What a beautiful block by Sanders to open up that run game. It's a first down.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let them do the rest.
Brink.
There's a crease.
First down.
At the 43 after picking up 10. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Motion from the wide receiver.
I'm going to have Badgley in motion, and it's going to be a pop pass to Badgley. Cannot get the edge. That's a loss of 5. Don't worry, though. He's still got 1,000.
Defense credit, watching film, anticipating. They knew that this
especially if we can. That safety rolls to the middle of the field. He does. We're throwing this up to Badgley, and Badgley's going to drop the ball, and it's picked off. Bass will make the tackle at the 45, and maybe the momentum that the North Dakota State Bison need going into the 4th quarter. Final play here of the 3rd quarter, potentially, barring an incomplete pass or a turnover. Man in motion is a tight end, and they're very clearly going to the ground, and George Torber knew that, and he loses a couple more. End of 3. It's 24-7, but North Dakota State with the big turnover trying to get back in this game. We're right on the outside looking in right now, but with BYU trailing Arizona undefeated in conference play, there is potential that we are going to be able to pass up BYU.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
Oh,
Right on the money.
good throw. Good run after the catch. It's going to be a 3rd down.
They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. From the gun, wants to pass.
Quickly underneath, it's caught, and it's a 1st down. This little receiver, Tolbert, 6 catches, 74 yards, has been rather efficient today. 8:50 to play. North Dakota State needs to go pretty quickly. Here's the throw on the screen, and even in the throw game, they cannot get their running back loose. Eric Stauffer chopped down. It'll bring up a 2nd down.
They're looking at 2nd and 10. Off play action.
Here's the quick throw to the outside, and Quinn Williams will make the tackle.
Not make his way to the corner.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work.
Got the right dudes in man coverage right now.
Looking to throw again.
Oh, he's wide open. Somehow slipped loose. It is Wong, and Wong's inside the 10-yard line. First and goal.
Nifty pickup after the grab on that one. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it.
See if they just go to the ground game here. They're going to shift, and now they're going to go to the air, and it's a screen, and it's Cole Carmichael who's going to make the tackle.
There was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Can the D deny them on second and goal?
Shift coming. Spread out this defense a little more.
Back to pass.
Caught. Wong. Down to the 2.
Just spectacular execution there. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on third and goal.
Third down, they got a new running back in the game. See if they go to him. Man in motion is a receiver. They will go to the air here, and it's a screen, and it's fourth down.
No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down.
There's the run, and he's stopped at the half-yard line by George Torber. What a play. Literally inches away from the goal line, and it's a first down and 10, and back to throw. We're just going to chuck it deep to Cousins, who makes the grab and gets us out of the shadow of our own goalpost, and we can start running the clock.
From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. First and 10 from the 40. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis.
There's the handoff to Arthur Lewis, gaining 2. What a great stand, and Torber just being able to stand him up, senior versus senior on North Dakota State Senior Day. Totally just ended this game completely. We're just going to stick to the ground here, and unless Arthur Lewis can pick up the first, which he does, muscle forward for the first. We were planning on just punting the ball, but Arthur Lewis has other plans.
This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly.
And Arthur Lewis is down hurt after that run, and he's going to sub out, and back comes Max Warner. His last touch, he took it to the crib. This time not so successful. Third down and 5.
Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. It's third and 5. Give to the running back. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1.
2-minute timeout.
The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much.
And after a 53-yarder got blocked earlier, this is an attempt from 57 for Donahue. And he got it. 27-7. NIU puts this game on ice with that defensive stop and that big play by Cousins to get us out of the shadow of our own goalpost. Now one last gas for the North Dakota State offense. Had something going on the last drive, but that did not last very long. Broderick Lane will break this one up.
If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Is Torber hurt? Guess Torber's hurt.
Handoff from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout.
3rd and 4. Going to the air here, and he's got a man. It's Wong, who's had a big Day. Kona Wong with the first down.
They have to get everybody lined
Yeah, I'm just going to use her banks, honestly. Play conservative. Now I'll use her in the middle of the field here.
Great job looking that football in. You can tell
Incomplete.
this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to
it's just trying to sneak a handoff here, and it's 3rd and inches. Still using timeouts here is North Dakota State.
3rd and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as a timeout is called. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Minute 23 left.
And look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
And incomplete.
He released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense.
Barbosa has come in to try to finish this game off.
The football timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
Ball's out, and it's recovered by Landry. Lane forces the fumble. We can just need this one out. 27-7, and we clinch the spot in the conference championship game.
Is a costly fumble.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff, and these guys on the field.
Jonathan Brink, not the most efficient day passing, but made big plays when we needed it.
They really felt like they had a real good game plan, offensively and defensively, coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit.
And, yeah, we're going to advance it. Have everything kind of set up for the last game of the regular season, but we're going to finish that at a later time. As we try to vie for a playoff spot, we'll see if we moved up into a playoff spot where we basically control our own destiny for it. Curtis Woodhead ends up committing, and then you get Tyron Butt hard committing as well. So, we're up to number 12 right now, and what the big story is for us is BYU lost, so they dropped to number 19 in the poll. Shout out to Old Dominion, by the way, who's kind of in a similar position as us, and New Mexico's in a position, by the way, if they can beat us, they could potentially get into the conference championship, and I was worried about this. So, basically, EA messed this up, and we might get screwed over by EA because they just give an auto bid to the Power 4 and not the top 5 conference champions, meaning that BYU, ranked below us, could be in over us. Now, if we could rise one spot, just one spot, if one of these teams between 7 and 11 or 6 and 11 ends up losing, we're going to rise. We're going to rise up the rankings. So we need somebody to lose. And if you look at this week's schedule, an opportunity for that could be not on the board. Let's look at the top 25 here, top 25 games. So we're going to need like Georgia Tech to beat Georgia, for example. Or we're going to need like, Stanford, can you beat Duke for us? Or can Duke lose in the ACC championship or something? Florida, beat Florida State. Dude, I want to play this game so bad. I might just play this game. Let's just do it. Let's just rip off the Band-Aid and see what is going on here. We're going to finish up recruiting here. We get a couple of hard commits to clear up our board a little bit. And these two guys that we're spending money for, we can go ahead and send the house for, try to get involved here. Stitzer is really important for us, and we can even add NIL to him. We can add NIL. Finish recruiting. That's all we need right there. All right. No practice for you. No practice for you. Full practice. No practice for you. Full practice, no practice. San Jose State last game of the regular seaon. It's going to be a 32-degree, 40% chance of snow against San Jose State. Sergio Pino is a guy to watch for at the defensive tackle spot. We're scoring 44 points per game and allowing 16 right now. This is it right now for this squad. A chance to make their final regular season statements on senior night against San Jose State in potential snow. Set the scene into Colb.
Welcome to Husky Stadium.
No snow right now.
Illinois.
This happened last year too, where it said chance of snow and it didn't end up snowing against UNLV. It is a cold day though.
It's the San Jose State Spartans and the Northern Illinois Huskies. Reese Davis,
Big time opportunity for our team.
and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down.
11-0, finish the season 12-0, and go to the conference championship with a heck of a lot of momentum. Here's the kick, and Badgley will take it out and get out to the 21-yard line. Max Warner has been one of the best running backs in America, and Arthur Lewis has not been a slouch either. I'm sure both of those guys are
Can't wait to see how this one unfolds.
getting close to a 1,000-yard mark. However, Max Warner is starting this game banged up a little bit. So we're going to take him out of the game after this play.
This drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout.
Badgley's got it over the middle, and what a throw by Jonathan Brink
To the 43.
to get us started down the field, first down.
Sends a message that this offense is going to attack downfield.
And I like this offense coming out being aggressive, attacking the middle of the field right away.
3-high look here for San Jose State, and pressure, and Arthur Lewis was wide open. We just could not get that ball off to him. It's going to be a second down and 10 for NIU here.
Here on second and long. Running inside.
Nowhere to go for Arthur Lewis. It's a loss of 2 off of Drake making the play, bringing up a third down and 12. Going up to Cousins, and it's incomplete. We're going to have to punt on our opening drive here in this game.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
Palacio sends it deep, and this one's going to be a touchback. We are not getting down there.
Twice in that victory last week. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So
Carson Clark, 92 yards and a touchdown last week. A player to watch for at wide receiver for San Jose State.
Real plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Playing here in the cold, a little bit of a different environment for this offense. Here comes first down for the Spartans. Ground game, and Cole Carmichael is going to stuff it up immediately.
Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point.
Here's the handoff, and a nice juke to the outside, and shot down there is Higgins.
Take it as it gets him up to the 24. And the Spartans are in the hurry up. To the air. It's
Third down, it's going to be a screen, and George Torber is out there, and so is the rest of the defense. Milligan.
And the defense wasn't having it. And here
Is that 142 tackles this season or in a career? I can't tell. I gotta do something. I want to check that. Okay, it's not letting me.
The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put
142 tackles, 13 for a loss. It doesn't say career, though. I have no idea. Here's the throw to Badgley quickly on the screen. Nothing going for Brian Badgley on his second catch of this game. A little bit of a slow start here for this offense as we're trying to rest Warner a little bit.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis.
And Lewis is going to pick up
After a gain of 4 out to the 28.
a few. Make it 3rd down and 4 here.
3rd and short from the 28.
Brink is going to the air.
Under fire.
And they get the sack. Andrew
The
Harris.
Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Now on the return. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line.
Not going to get much on that play. It's a 1st down here, or on that punt return.
On their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. From the shotgun.
There's a handoff up the middle and not going to get much. Lewis Higgins.
Nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play.
Play action, back to throw, and over the middle it's incomplete. Airmailed it. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle.
And it's going to be a handoff, and Roddy Orr is right there to shut it down with an injury on the offensive line, maybe contributing to that. Badgley will field this one back at the 23-yard line, and it's not going to get much out to the 25. A little bit of a slow start here for the offense. It's totally fine, slow burner. Nowhere to go on the ground game for Lewis.
Stopping the run is very...
Give me a second.
And every defensive coordinator's list, making the team one-dimensional. Nice job.
2nd down and 10 here for NIU. Back to throw. It's a one-on-one ball to Bass, and Bass is going to lose the one-on-one battle. 3rd down and 10.
Huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25.
Going quick underneath to Badgley, and he's not going to get much. It's another punting situation, a 3-and-out here for the offense.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
He's going to field this punt from the 10. Gets shot down by Broderick Lane pretty quickly after.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball.
Here's the handoff, and Roddy Orr is right there to stuff Lewis Higgins.
It'll be no gain on the play. And the Spartans in the hurry up. Looking for a man. It's Griffin. Pressure coming.
Intercepted. It's George Torber. Big play to set up the offense in the red zone. The senior on senior day making the play. Here's the throw. It's Bass who's going to get out to the 6-yard line. So 2nd down and 4 now. Here's the handoff. Oh, Arthur Lewis fumbles, and thank goodness we're able to recover that.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick up the first.
Going right back to Arthur Lewis, a walk-in touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways. And
Kick is up, and it's right through for Donahue, and a 7-0 lead set up by the Husky defense. George Torber.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving.
So here comes first down.
Try to be more productive this time around.
We'll see if they're able to get something going after the George Torber interception. He's got, I believe, 5 in the last 4 games now. It's crazy, the run that George Torber is on.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Play action. Underneath, caught, and Barbosa is going to get the stop right towards the sticks.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to run for it.
And a first down and more for Lewis Higgins. He finally breaks free. Picks up about 15 on that play.
The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Took you long enough, buddy.
It's a good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field.
Play action, back to throw here, and underneath again, and Ian Southern is in coverage, making the tackle.
And the Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake.
Got a man open, and it's incomplete. Glad he misfired it properly, because I was about to come down and make that play. 3rd and 2. They're going to go to the ground game, and he gets the edge, and it's a first down. Banks will dive to get the tackle, and San Jose State is now in field goal range.
And after giving up the long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going.
Higgins on the ground is going to be taken down after a gain of 7. They're going to continue to go with this tempo offense.
Headed quickly to the line.
And an amazing play by Keenan Daly, shedding a block, getting in the backfield. It's going to be a 3rd down and 10. And they will not snap it. That's the end of the first quarter, and the Huskies have the lead. Defensive slugfest so far, and it's not a coincidence that the only touchdown was set up by a turnover here in this game. So big 3rd down and 10 coming up here for San Jose State. Can they keep this drive alive?
Looking to throw, it's Griffin.
Underneath, caught, and he's chopped down, but it's going to be a first down.
Making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the
play fake. And here's the quick throw underneath, and swarming to make the tackle, George Torber with the first contact.
Nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And this offense gets nothing.
We got a left tackle at the tight end position on the left side, and Torber is going to undercut him, and up top is a nice play. I believe that was Nwosu.
Down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try.
3rd down.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Over the middle, and it's caught. And the ball's out. And it's scooped up. 1st and goal. Wow.
And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense, fortunate enough.
And that might have saved a touchdown here. We'll see if they can punch it in. Here's the handoff, and Torber misses him, and Nwosu pushes him into the end zone to Lewis Higgins. Gets in the end zone, and San Jose State with an incredible response on the other end, 7 apiece.
Keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense. Being able to
Landry is going to let this go for a touchback.
Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Arthur Lewis with a nice run, the best run so far of the day for him. We're going to check in Max Warner. He's on limited reps here today. There is Max Warner. We're going to get a nice pickup. His risk of injury has now gone up after getting rocked on that play. Here comes play action. Back to throw. He's going to look deep and just airmails it out of bounds. Incomplete. Looking for Badgley.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time.
And again, overthrows it, incomplete, looking for Badgley again. 3rd down and 10.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Just dumps it. Amani Hoppus fumbles, and it's recovered by San Jose State. He was fighting for that 1st down, and it gets punched out. And San Jose State's in business at the Northern Illinois 48-yard line. 1st down, reverse, not getting anywhere, and they're back in their own territory with a loss of 5. Ron Donderson makes the play. It'll be a 2nd down and long. Oh gosh, I dove down. And Higgins breaks free. Landry will catch him at the 1.
Lost the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. The big explosive play put them right on the edge.
1st and goal from the half-yard line. After that, fullback's not going to get there.
Down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? The give.
Nowhere to go. Taken down by Donnerson.
3-yard loss. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in.
Nobody open, and he's going to be sacked back at the 13-yard line. Ron Donnerson, back-to-back, big-time plays for this defense. I'm offsides. We get back in time, but it's going to be 10-7. San Jose State claiming the lead following the big-time fumble and recovery for the defense.
Have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. And the fumble on that last drive.
Hoppus just got to shake it off, man. Here's the handoff. It's Arthur Lewis, and he gets a nice run. 1st down. NIU trying to lock in on this game.
Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
It's an illegal forward pass across the line of scrimmage.
There's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work.
Second down and 13. What is it going to take for this offense to get going here? Send Badgley in motion. Here's the handoff. It's Lewis, and Lewis will get a good gain. 3rd down and 10, and we're going to go quick here and just throw the screen.
It'll be 3rd and long. The safe call.
Nowhere to go for Badgley. He's going to lose 5 on the play.
Now it's 4th down.
And how about San Jose State's defense containing this offense?
Stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll haul down the returner.
And with 3:11 to go in that half, San Jose State with an opportunity to stretch their lead, maybe to a 2-possession lead.
Always good to get points points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goal.
Barbosa is going to get the quarterback in the backfield for a loss.
Get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones
incomplete.
that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Here comes 3rd down, 2:35 left in this first half.
They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
Underneath, caught in Torber is going to get the tackle in the second timeout for NIU's defense.
Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half.
And a fair catch by Badgley at the 25-yard line. What can this team do here? They have not been able to get going at all on the offensive side of the ball.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
And it's going to continue with this sack, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down.
2nd and 24, going to the air here. He's looking. It's Arthur Lewis, but the safety's over the top and breaking up that play.
On that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's 4th
Rough
down.
first half for this offense, and we cannot throw the ball right now at all. And with snow in the forecast, if that comes to fruition, you got to wonder if this is going to even get better.
On the move, looking for a
Williams with the tackle. The only touchdown set up by a defensive interception, setting us up in the red zone. And here comes 1st down and 10 here for San Jose State. They send the wide receiver in motion. It's a handoff off that motion play, and Cliff Carmichael is going to make the play.
The Spartans moving quickly to the line. Looking to pass. It's Griffin.
Caught outside, and it's a 1st down. Quinn Williams ends up making the tackle.
Line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Oh gosh, I dove down by accident. I was trying to switch.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
49 seconds left, only 1 timeout for NIU.
They go right back to it.
They're going to call it right here to focus on this 3rd down and 2. But San Jose State could play this very tricky. They could run the ball and go quick. But that's not what they're going to do. Instead, they're going to go over the middle, and it's going to be caught. Broken tackle and a touchdown. San Jose State piling on here in this first half.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be 17-7,
and it's going to be a running into the kicker, I believe. Roughing the kicker. It's going to be on Cole Carmichael. So they're going to be kicking this ball off at midfield. They're just going to boot this one away for a touchback, and we'll have to see if this 2-minute offense with no timeouts can get down the field. They have really struggled today, so putting them in a 2-minute situation only makes things a little bit tougher. Here comes the 1st down.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
It's going to Rice, and Rice is going to get straight out of bounds. He stiff arms.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass.
Over the middle, it's Badgley. Turns up field, and we're going to have to go quickly here. 22 seconds. Brink calling the play real quick. Snap the ball, Brink. Come on. Taking a shot deep. It's Badgley trying to put the team on his back, and it's a 1st down into the red zone, and we're going to spike it.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to sufficient to put some points on the board before the break.
And with 6 seconds left, we can take one more shot to the end zone before settling for the field goal. Just got to be careful with that shot.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half.
Man in motion is Rice. Going to the air here, looking and firing to the end zone. It's intercepted. A risk maybe that we should not have taken to end the half. 17-7, an upset alert on full blast here at home against San Jose State.
Drama there, fellas, and incredible drama across the college football landscape. Week 14, not for the faint of heart.
Wow, USC and Notre Dame tied up, and unranked Notre Dame giving them everything they can handle.
The USC Trojans, and it's the home squad looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment.
3-0, Florida State up on Florida late in the half. We still got a chance there, but Missouri beat Arkansas, so that might be the break that we need to make the playoff. And North Dakota State upsets New Mexico. I don't think it's going to affect New Mexico's chances to make the conference championship, though. 17-7 here. Still has yet to snow.
On the move from inside his 5.
But San Jose State with a 10-point advantage over the number 12 Huskies. And we can't worry about the college football playoff right now. We got to worry about this game.
Here comes the option.
Here's the handoff and broken tackle and a first down and more. And he's off and running. Bad angle on my part. That's an explosive 85-yard touchdown run. San Jose State is just shocking us right now. 24-7. They take a 3-score lead in the third quarter. It's going to take a lot with 2 massively banged up running backs. We got no run game to lean on right now.
In the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a
We'll see who's going to step up for this Northern Illinois team. A big interception in the red zone by Brink to end the first half. And here's the throw underneath. It's Sean Bass, and Bass breaks a tackle and gets out to the 42-yard line. First down NIU. Getting on the move here is the Huskies.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes.
He lets one fly deep.
Badgley cannot come down with it, incomplete. Underthrown over the top there to Badgley.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air.
And a little rub round. Dwayne Cousins is off and running. Cousins juking inside. Cousins is going to score. Is that the spark that the Huskies needed by the senior on his first catch of the day? 24-14. The Huskies respond in a hurry.
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Nwosu with the tackle with Williams. And here comes a first down. Can this team get back in this game here and try to keep the perfect season alive? Here's the handoff up the middle. It's another nice run, and it's another big run. Ezekiel Jr. has come off the bench and provided a spark for this San Jose State squad. Here's the handoff, and this time George Torber said, "I've had enough." He stuffs it.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against...
Draw play and not going to get there. Orr and Carmichael collide for the tackle for loss. Another senior making an impact. It's Cole Carmichael. And here's another run, and this time it's the starter, and my gosh, they caught us sleeping. Landry is the only guy who can save a touchdown, and he does. First down and 10. I'm shell-shocked. I cannot believe they handed it off, but I am also like, well, why wouldn't you? With the way it's worked. Junior Ezekiel on the handoff, and Ezekiel's going to get inside the 10.
Right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The run inside.
Another handoff to, this time,
After keeping those powerful legs
it's
moving,
Ezekiel.
he'll be a few
Sorry,
inches
it's not
short.
Ezekiel.
Wants to throw.
Going to the air here and looking and almost sacked. It's 4th and inches. They're going to go for it here.
It's dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and force the incompletion.
They're going to go to the air. And he's got a man, and it's a touchdown. Unbelievable play by the left tackle. Perfect.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this
Boy, oh boy, San Jose State takes that 17-point lead right back.
Football game, getting up by 3 possessions.
We cannot stop them. They convert on a 3rd and very long, and Badgley's going to try to get this game flipped, but he cannot find a lane there.
17-yard line on the return. The Northern Illinois offense ready.
Somebody's going to have to suck it up. Our season's on the line.
17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17,
Going to the ground now is Brink, tucking and running. It will be a 2nd down and inches.
This offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't
Warner
score,
on the grab,
get the ball
1st
back,
down.
take it down the field and put some points
Very
up.
quiet day, obviously, for Warner, being all that banged up, but he's just going to have to suck it up here.
He's put something on board.
Season's on the line, and they're going deep. It's Cousins looking to make another big-time play, and he does.
Complete inside the 35-yard line.
1st down to Dwayne Cousins.
Break the tempo. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Underneath, it's Bass. Sean Bass, 1st down.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the 1st down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Now moving to his
Giving
right.
it to Sean Bass. It's 1st down and goal.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Warner's just not going to be able to muscle in. It's 2nd down.
That's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Underneath, it's Badgley, and Badgley's going to score.
And they take it in for 6.
The Huskies in desperation mode, going quickly, getting down the field twice, 31-21. They need to make a defensive stop here. And a game that started as a slugfest is turning into a shootout. Here's the kickoff for Donahue, and it's going to be returned. And a nice spin move, and out to the 19-yard line. Bro, we need to play some defense here. San Jose State has been really effective in this game. Here's the handoff up the middle. Cliff Carmichael makes the tackle.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And after that run, getting right
Will they go back to the ground? They will not. They're going to go to the air here and looking and firing last second. Cole Carmichael is going to make the play short. Make it a 3rd down and 3. This is a huge play here for the defense. Can they get off the field? I'm going to call an audible here. All mixed up. Keeper, and it's a 1st down and a whole lot more. Are you kidding me?
He's at the 40. At the 20.
Room to run. It's a touchdown. Another explosive play. This time it's the quarterback, Griffin.
And if the defense didn't know, they know now. That QB right there, man, that dude.
38-21. We cannot stop San Jose State right now. We got to piece together some stops, and the defense just can't do it at the moment. The offense is starting to show up. How long can they keep this going with literally no run game? And vice versa, the other team has a dynamic run game.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David. Just giving the
Here's the handoff. It's Warner, and Warner's going to bust a run, but you could just tell he does not have the same step that he usually does.
Really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage.
Going deep. It's Bass, and Bass cannot grab that ball.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky.
Second down and 10.
The defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody.
It's Badgley on the move, on the run, getting inside the 30-yard line, and it's a first down here for the Huskies. And the timeout for San Jose State trying to regroup on the defensive side of the ball.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go right back downfield. Unloads to the wide.
It's caught. Badgley had to turn around for it, but it's another first down.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Brink going to the air here. Brink is going to tuck. He jukes. Gets to the 2-yard line, and it'll be a 2nd down and 1 and another timeout for San Jose State.
Save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have 1 timeout remaining. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Arthur Lewis checks into the game, and Brink is going to score standing up, but as much as we've been scoring and as much as our offense has really pieced together some fast drives, this defense needs to step up. 38-28, these last couple of games for the defense have just been bad. I mean, the North Dakota State game was fine, but the UNLV game is just kind of what I'm thinking about.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position.
Nowhere to go there, and we need this defense in the worst way right now. And the explosive plays have just killed us. Going back to the ground, and it's going to be nothing. A gain of 1.
And the Spartans will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines.
And a good play by Torber to stop him short. It'll bring up a 3rd down.
Pickup of 5 to the 23.
Can we get the stop when we need it? On 3rd and 3. Play action. Going to the air here. He's got the underneath man, and Torber cannot trip him up. It's a first down again for San Jose State, who's going to keep on going.
The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage.
Going now to the air here, and he's going to be sacked. We needed that in the worst way right now.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this
Ron
game.
Donnerson.
A big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
They got Ezekiel back in the game. They're going to run an RPO and a nice spin move, but Torber is going to put an end to that play. Here's a big 3rd down. We got to get off the field. We also cannot pass commit. And they're going to the screen play, and there is a flag. I think it's holding, but if it's not, it's a touchdown. Please be holding. No, it's going to be on us for illegal contact or defensive holding. I can't believe that. They just house called a 3rd and 12. That's the 2nd time they house called a 3rd and long in this 3rd quarter. We got no answer on defense. No answer. And it's good. 45-28. We just cannot cut into this lead.
things off, racing 63 yards to the end zone.
This is going to be a touchback in Northern Illinois. Their offense, how long can they keep doing this?
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Man in motion is Arthur Lewis. Back to throw.
Last time it took him right to the end zone, David.
Caught by Cousins, fighting back to the ball, and it's going to be a first down.
Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got
Massey! Look at the young running back getting involved. I don't even know where he came from. Guess we're doing on-the-fly substitutions.
One big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch.
Bass has got it. First down. We're starting to really get in the rhythm on this offensive side of the ball.
Being aggressive, and finally two guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Motion from the wideout. Reads it, fires complete.
Finds the end zone, touchdown Badgley. The offense is doing their part, man, in this third quarter. That's like, what is that, 28 points in the third quarter? We were down 24-7 at half, but we just have not been able to stop them. Get them in the third and long, and we cannot take advantage.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. So they start.
Can we string together some stops here in this game? Going to the ground here and nowhere to go. It's, what's up, V's? We're in a lot of danger here. 11-0 season, in big trouble. Need to get a stop. Second down and 10. Play action. Back to throw here and looking, and it's overthrown and incomplete.
The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside.
You know what? Let's play aggressive. They're going back to the ground. Are you kidding me? They popped another run on third and long. We were more ready for it too. Bro, I cannot believe this. They go to the air here with the RPO, and it's going to be a tackle for loss. See if they snap it. It would be unwise to.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
They're going to snap it. Here comes the throw to the outside, and he steps out of bounds. That sets up a huge third down and 1. We are in huge trouble here. 45-35, everything on the line. We could still go to the conference championship, but we're in a lot of trouble.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
We're going to have to be risky. Stack this line of scrimmage and hope that they want to run it right into our hands. Man in motion, and it's the quarterback keeper. Ball's out. It's picked up by Nwosu, and the defense is going to score. We got a game. Hello, end zone. Philip Nwosu.
Well, they came into this one as the favorite, obviously, and they looked like they were sleepwalking in that first half. Whatever adjustments they made in the second half, I think one thing's pretty simple. David, they remembered who they were. Offensively now, they've come out. They've been electrifying. They've been lighting up the scoreboard. Defensively, getting the football back. This was the team
These, man.
At the very start of the game.
Man, it's so hard week to week, man.
You just came in at the best time here for these Huskies, but hopefully we can finish this comeback off. There was supposed to be snow in the forecast. No snow right now.
With the energy, with the urgency, this is the squad we thought we were.
Here we go.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. That last score the defense allowed
Going back to the ground game here, and he's going to break tackles, but not get that much. Injury timeout on the play. I think it was Ezekiel Jr. Here's another handoff and another explosive play. He gets the edge. Oh my gosh.
How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The Spartans have the lead.
52 to 42. We got no answer. We get the forced fumble. We inch a little closer, but again, continue to put the pressure on this offense. Here's Landry on the kick return. Not going to get much. An offense, too, that's answered the bell every single time with the banged-up running back room, meaning that we have not really been able to throw the ball much, or run the ball much, excuse me. Pressure coming, and he's just going to have to throw it away and play for another down.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing.
Second down.
Game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under.
Massey looking for blocks, and Massey is going to get the first down. I wish Cousins would have been able to block right there. And Warner is going to check into the game.
He tries to take the top off.
Bass goes up, gets it, first down in the red zone, or just outside the red zone, rather.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating.
I've never tried this play before.
Which team has the ball last?
Oh, batted down. Good play by the defensive lineman.
Because again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Going to the air here, play action. Brink is rolling out with a lot of pressure, and he's going to pick up the first down and a whole lot more out to the 4-yard line. Do they still have respect for this ground game right now? They do. Warner will not get much.
Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal. And the Huskies want to move quickly. Quarterback adapt.
Who's going to fight open here? Nobody, and Brink cannot get in the end zone.
Nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on third and goal. Try to barge their way in.
Warner cannot get in the end zone. I got to go for the end zone right here. Got no choice.
Field goal down by this much. That's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much.
Giving it to Warner again. He stood up. And Max Warner is hurt.
He's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense put the stop. They're backed up. 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. Keeping it on the ground inside.
Williams barely cannot get the safety.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Are you kidding me? This defense is ridiculous today. All season playing amazing, and they cannot get a stop to save this game.
The reason why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
And some room to work. Fighting off the defender. He'll be knocked out.
We're running out of time, V's, and we're running out of defensive stops. We just have not been able to make the stops all game long.
Where you really challenge your offensive line.
Landry will make the tackle. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 5, but again, 3rd down has been far from a guarantee for us to get a stop. They're going to go to the air here on this third down.
That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Pressured and sacked by Cumberland, and we finally get a stop, but it's maybe too little too late. We should have probably taken the field goal, but I figured if we could get the safety, that would be even better because we could get the ball back immediately with the chance to tie.
All the way back to the 15.
Badgley with the return. Badgley out to the 48-yard line.
He got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down.
Cousins underneath gets the first.
They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
Getting it to Dwayne Cousins, the senior.
Making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff, and again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
It's complete to the right.
Bass gets the first.
Down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Huskies racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Cousins, touchdown, NIU.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. And it's up and good as they draw just
David Fasano, the center, is down and hurt. And with 5 minutes left, there's plenty of time, but we need this defense. They're going to return it.
He's going to bring it out.
Broken tackle and out to the 17-yard line.
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
We need this defense to step up. 52-49. It has not been a great game, but they can make up for it all right here. Here's the handoff to start and nowhere to go as it's going to be Roddy Orr who's going to make the tackle. It's a 2nd down and 9.
Much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9.
Going to the air, it's man coverage and nowhere to go and sacked. 3rd and 12, but this is not at all a safe situation here. They've been able to make stops in this, or make conversions in 3rd and long all game long. Pressured and incomplete, and the offense has a chance here. Keenan Daly brought the pressure. Huge stop finally for NIU. Can the offense continue to come up big time? Here's another big time return for Badgley, just about 10 to 15 yards from field goal range.
Here comes the Northern Illinois offense to go on the attack.
Here we go.
No time and comes out throwing.
Pressured and has to throw it away.
But when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
2nd down, we're going to try to sneak a run with Rice. It's just not going to work out, and there's an injury timeout, and it's Fasano again.
That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down.
Hoppus is going to shift in, and quickly underneath, it's going to be Badgley for the 1st down. Right outside field goal range. Dwayne Cousins, 1st down, fighting forward, out to the 24-yard line.
But it's a big game, 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
3 minutes to go.
And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything is...
We got a field goal in our back pocket. Cannot make a mistake in this situation here. We're going to send Bass in motion.
He wants to throw it again.
Pressure, and he's just going to dump it. It's Rice, 1st down into the red zone. It's a 1st and goal situation with another timeout for an injury.
After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take...
Empty backfield now, and Massey is in the game at the running back spot.
From the gun, looking for a man.
End zone, wide open. It's Dwayne Cousins, and the Huskies have come back. 533 yards later in 6 touchdown passes, and they overturned it. Are you kidding me? What? What? Unbelievable. They're saying his toe was not down in bounds. Wow.
So look in the replay booth will overturn the call.
Wow. Second down.
Deep in its own end on that last play. Now
I'm trying to run the ball here. And it's a false start.
5 yards on the penalty.
It's on Rice, who shouldn't be in the game, bro.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating to have a false start in this area of the field, but still second and goal.
Man in motion is Bass. We got the field goal still in our back pocket. Caught by Badgley, and Badgley is going to get down to the 5.
The 5 as the offense tries to cash in. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Moving out to the right.
Brink is in! Touchdown! Jonathan Brink, and this one's going to count.
I think that's the hardest part about coaching 18 to
Right before the 2-minute timeout, we wanted to score as quick as possible to basically say, hey, we will have time if we need the ball back, but if the defense makes a stop, we also can end this game and survive after being down by 17 like 4 different times, being down by 10 multiple times. We were down 24-7. We were down 31-14, 38-21. Get back to the original. Wait, what is Williams doing? Over the top and intercepted by Landry. Landry makes the play. The transfer corner's on the run, and he's going to get a pick 6, and that's the icing on the cake. NIU potentially just locked up a perfect season with the most dramatic finish. Unbelievable.
You've already seen him scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house. Now an interception.
Yeah, Bees, I think it's over. Oh my goodness. It's going to take a miracle for San Jose State now. 63-52. We step up when we need it. We did not play well at all. The offense played terrible in the first half. Defense terrible in the second half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Under fire.
Has to throw it, and it's incomplete, overthrown.
They can't make the connection. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
2nd and 10. Looking underneath, it's incomplete.
That falls incomplete.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game.
Going back to the air here and just dumping it over the middle. That could have been picked off if the awareness was up on that play. And here we go with the final chance here for San Jose State to keep this game alive. They had us on the ropes, but San Jose State looking, it's intercepted. It's George Torber. Torber, the senior, gets his 2nd pick of the game. This streak he's on is incredible, and NIU can just end this game. I believe we should be able to knee it out.
In an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close.
There's the timeout for San Jose State.
Makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know,
It looks like we can't.
Defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a
What?
big moment. Yes, obvious situation. You don't
Win.
throw it. The big
Massey on the ground.
their fate.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It took every single bit of effort and grit by this offense to be able to come out with this victory. The defense ends up holding in the fourth quarter when it matters most. And there's Massey breaking it. Why not another touchdown? Eric Massey.
Touchdown, Husky.
And what can you say about this offense?
52 to 70.
They've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game.
Unbelievable.
Shootout today. Both offenses
Wow.
blows back and forth.
I can't believe how this game went.
The offense to me is the reason
I can't believe the drama that it took in this game, trying to coast to a conference championship game and a playoff bid. And we keep all of that alive, but it took every bit of effort. Milligan will break it up incomplete.
Through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him.
Sacked.
And they got him. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Third and 18.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to escape.
He's going to tuck and run.
That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. They're going to go for it, and they're not going to huddle here on 4th down.
9 seconds. They're going to go to the air, and he gets the comeback route. And that'll bring up one little Hail Mary attempt, but from 42 to 52 was basically the last time that San Jose State scored. It's now 70 to 52, and we just completely dismantle and take over this game. It is incomplete. And NIU has a 12-0 perfect regular season. After 6-6 last year, it took a 35-7 fourth quarter to come back, and you could see Jonathan Brink was just on it. National Player of the Week. And, I mean, it had to have been that for us to win that game. We needed that offense to be that great passing the ball with our running backs as banged up as they were in this game.
And it sounds cliche and it sounds stupid, but know who you
What
are.
a huge win on senior night. One that's going to be hard to forget. It's just like to remember the time we were trailing to San Jose State. I want to count this up. 24, 31, 38, 48, 45, 52. So we trailed by 17 on 4 different occasions, because I don't think the 42 is going to be included in that, obviously. Or the last amount of points that they scored. 52. The 52 is not included in that. So that's 24, 31, 38, 45. They were up 17 in all 3 situations, and we found a way to win. We just found a way to win, and with Arkansas losing, that could open the door for us to move up enough to get into that playoff picture going into Conference Championship Week. George Torber, Mountain West Player of the Week on defense with 2 interceptions and 8 tackles. And Jonathan Brink, 533, 5 touchdowns, and 2 on the ground, 72% completion percentage, Mountain West Player of the Week, and National Offensive Player of the Week for the Huskies. And we are going to play New Mexico, who's ranked number 25, and we're up to number 11 in the rankings. Will that be enough for us to be in the college football playoff bracket officially? And it is. We are sitting there at number 11, currently slotted to play against Georgia. Colorado is right now the Big 12 rep, and it makes sense. Boise State sitting there at 7, currently the Pac-12 rep. So you could see the 5 automatic qualifiers right there. Tennessee is actually a team that we should be above, but We should be treating this like it's a win and get in. I mean, I think it's that simple for us. And you look at the Heisman watch here, and man, you get a situation here where a guy from Jacksonville State, Carl President, is number 1 there, and Clifton Schrader is number 2. Ralph Perkins, 3 from LSU. Tim Faalele from USC is right there. So let's just make sure recruiting is all wrapped up. I don't think there's really anything we can do with recruiting right now. We maxed out everybody and gave the NIL to what we want, so we're going to have to be fine with that. We're going to have to look at this practice plan, though, because we got a lot of injuries that we got to navigate through. No weeks off, but we can try to give him a week off, right? We can't give him a week off. Well, no practice. No practice. No practice. Full practice is fine for Rice, and no practice here for Williams. We're just going to have to hope we get refreshed enough to be able to be 100% against New Mexico. Because New Mexico gave us a game the first time around. We controlled it. And there's a verbal commitment by Keenan Judge. We were waiting on that. And this is the situation here. We get scores and schedules here. Looking at it, Florida State and Pittsburgh, it would help us a little bit, obviously, if Pittsburgh won that game. If Indiana ended up beating USC, it doesn't really matter who wins between Colorado and BYU. Doesn't really matter who wins between Oklahoma and Tennessee. South Alabama, Old Dominion, and then we're going to be playing against New Mexico. That's what we got here. Heisman finalist here is President, Schroeder, Perkins, and Faalele. Buckus Award. Hey, look at Badgley in the finalists run for the Fred Biletnikoff Award, and President there for the Maxwell and the Doak Walker Award. Perfect. And, yeah, looking at bowl projections right now, I mean, we're sitting here in the college football playoff first round right now. I wouldn't love to go to Georgia. We got to win a bowl game. We got to give him the week off. We got to play without him. We're going to have Arthur Lewis ready to roll this week. We're even going to limit him just to keep no risk. We're going to give Warner the week off. We're going to need him if we can survive New Mexico without him. That'll do it for today. This is going to be a 55% snow game, but we've had a couple of chances for snow, and it hasn't snowed. It's a little bit cooler, and it's going to be a night game. I'm excited to play this one at home against New Mexico. If we win this game, we're more than likely off to the college football playoff. I mean, if we're not, it's not the worst thing in the world. We can still accomplish a perfect season. That would be wonderful. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next stream. We've been going a lot longer than any of these other ones, so hope you